be right back, and hopefully I'm back just in time for you to actually start.
We just did.
You don't have a starting screen?
Yeah. Started soon, and now we're started. We're here. Alright. Let's find out where we left off last night. So we're all on the same page. Still making a little bit of money there. Good. Alright, we got 8 million credits and crystals to sell.
I'm really getting annoyed at my traders.
Why?
They spend all my money and then they give it all back. I mean,
That's what they're supposed to do.
no, but I've been like sitting at like between 140 and 150,000 credits for 2 hours now. Like they're not doing anything other than buying and selling and not making anything. If anything, I might be losing money right now.
They won't cost you money. That's impossible. The worst they'll cost in money is if they can't sell it, it just sits in their cargo hold. So double tap W to run.
Yeah. Or you can go into your settings and change it so that you just have to hit W to run. Because there's no real point in walking.
What's this U-turn here? Oop, we're too far forward now. And we can just go down. Let's go sell those crystals and make us some money. Now we're definitely going to test out that theory of being able to just you can shoot the ship, make him mad at you, but you won't lose credit with a faction as long as you don't blow him up. I don't see how that's possible. We'll try it.
Hello there.
Alright, where's the trader at? There he is. Is there an open section of the fence over there? Nope. Oh, sweet, he does run! He's running! Awesome! I wish I knew that yesterday. Hello, lady.
Can I
got
help?
some stuff I want to sell you.
Here you go.
I'm going to sell all of this. All this. 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 These. And confirm.
Here you go.
Alright.
Should I get a miner or something like that?
A mining ship?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd definitely at least have a couple miners running around out there.
Goodbye.
What, Charlie? Hey, it's okay. Here you go.
That's our frigate. She's purty.
Hopefully I didn't miss any sparklies, Charlie. Just slowly following this asteroid belt.
Hello.
Hey, this lizard looks cool. I want to hire him. Oh, but he doesn't have good stats. And he ruined my screen.
Goodbye.
I think I got that
Well,
screen. I gotta
hire him
reload.
and get him good stats.
I thought they fixed this stuff. Come on.
Fix what stuff?
Things like my screen issue that I'm having right now.
Oh, or like stuff flashes?
My screen is just a bunch of colors lines. What a way to start off with a new update. Come on, guys. I was so happy when I read that they fixed a bunch of the crashes and all this other stuff. Proud of them, man. They jumped on it and they got it done. The first thing happens when I load up. Boom. Usually just restarting my game. The desktop works.
So do you know if these crystals respawn?
They do. Whether on the same asteroids, I don't know. But I do know they respawn in the sectors that they.
Well, I'm not gonna like track them via asteroid. I'm just asking if they respawn because if
they absolutely
if they
do.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
They honestly do. They respawn on. So do the asteroids. We are going to definitely test out the new modifications for the weapons, engines, and shields that we got last night. I got to figure out where we get them, though. I don't. Maybe it's in the build options. Maybe they'll give it to us there. But it's nice to know we can actually change the chassis on our ships now and have different classes. And we need to start getting money in so we can start buying the different blueprints for the weapons and engines and stuff like that, so we get better shields, better engines, better maneuverability. For those of you guys just joining the stream, ask any questions you got about the game. We feel free to show you exactly step by step how things work in the game. For instance, how I definitely remind everybody that the actual difficulty is based on your fight and trade rank in the game. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it's actually on your player information and your statistics. If you scroll all the way down, it's on the bottom down here. This determines the difficulty with enemy levels you fight, how smart they are, if they hit you every time or not. And it also determines how much money and what type of missions you get from the factions. So if you have a high trade rank, then the missions you get at the stations for the trade side of things will actually give you more money, but they'll be harder. Should have somebody go through that gate.
I just picked up a white crystal. I got five of them.
Nice. Alright, we almost got the money we need to buy our first capital freighter. So we only need to do a little bit more crystal hunting. There's an asteroid right there. Just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. It's huge.
Does it have a crystal on it?
I don't know. Looks like it's really far away though. I'm actually intrigued. I'm gonna check it out. I mean, it's a big looking asteroid. Now I know the devs are talking about being able to fly into asteroids and look for crystals and mine for them and other stuff. I haven't seen an asteroid big enough you can fly into with a small ship yet, but this thing looks bigger than space stations. It's somewhere out this way. Or can we scan? We found that anomaly. Huh.
See, the one thing I really like about the crystal hunting is like you find one and then there's like a trail. You just keep going.
Well, there's some asteroid fields I've been into where I'd find one, but I wouldn't find another one for like 3,000 kilometers, and then I'd find another one. But then there's other asteroid fields I'd go to. I'd find one in like every other one that I'd fly past.
I'm on the asteroid belt that's in what is it? Argon Prime.
That's the one that I like. That's the one where I find almost a crystal on almost every other asteroid.
I mean, that's. But you can hit one crystal. I move out so I'm not right next to a meteor, and then look for another one, and there's another shiny. Just follow the shinies.
Now, this asteroid I'm flying to is moving. It's definitely on a rotation of some kind. Very slow. It's huge. Looks like there's a couple down in the ring of the belt too. It would be awesome if we found a cavern on this thing. Fly inside and there's like crystals all over the walls. That would be amazing. Now I do remind you guys that you can fly outside the edges of these sectors. There is no border, and there can be stuff out there. You can find pirate stations, abandoned ships, Easter eggs, all sorts of stuff.
Really?
So just because
I thought there was actually...
No, there's definitely stuff out there. Just you got to explore it. So don't think that once you hit the border, you're at the border. There is no border. Like, I bet you this asteroid we're flying to is actually outside the border. And yeah, you can fly to everything, including the planets. When you get to a planet, you could skim the atmosphere. In X3, you could actually crash into the planet. You'd skim the atmosphere and then explode. I don't know how X4 is. I haven't flown to a planet yet.
If you're gonna fly into a planet, make sure you have a spare ship or start a new game so you don't lose anything.
I might actually fly over to the ring later and check out those asteroids, see if there's anything on them. We're getting close. We're already running outside the border. See how it's moving? Watch the map. It's expanding. We're bumping against the edge, but the map itself is zooming out and reshaping itself to fit us into it. So it's actually making the map bigger to fit where we're at. Looks like we're getting close.
No.
This thing is huge.
It's like a planet-sized meteor.
Uh-huh. Asteroid.
Same thing, just different context.
Holy crap. I mean, this thing's bigger than a space station. The space stations.
Hey, magic.
Hey, how's it going? It is bigger than
Hey.
a space station. In fact, I gotta worry about when I turn. Sometimes I knock small women and children over.
Oh god, here we go. I hope you're watching the live stream because this thing is massive.
Hey, Alpha GG.
I think you went to get coffee and drink and stuff.
I'll set up for my live stream.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome! I can like explore an asteroid.
Nice.
All right, let's take it off at full speed. Don't crash into it. No. Oh, okay. I think we just flew into it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we just crashed into it. How come I don't have a boost? Where's my boost?
Did you damage your ship?
I don't know what happened. I have no control over anything on my ship now. What the heck?
Oh, you blew it up.
There we go. I don't know what happened. That was weird.
Blew it up.
No, I didn't blow it up yet. Welcome back, Alpha.
Hey, welcome back.
No, this is the giant asteroid. I found out out past the border. Remember how I told you space is endless? Well, I flew over to the border, and all it did was expand the map, you know, so it fit it, and moved it a little bit. But we're out here. There's a giant asteroid here.
Wait, so you can mine that?
I don't think it's mineable. Hi, baby.
Shorties!
Bye.
Okay. Yay, critical gem is followed. Sorry guys who like my opening theme song and want to listen to it forever.
I'm inside a crater of this giant asteroid. Oh, we'll come back and explore it some more later. We got stuff we gotta actually do. Like, get our ship. So we're gonna come back over here. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Let's remove that order.
Hey, Alpha GG, thanks for the follow, man.
You're welcome.
Wow, we're almost 1,000 kilometers away from known space.
Wow. And that's where that asteroid was?
Uh-huh. You can fly to
Why
the
are-
rings of the planets.
Oh, yeah. Well, so why was that? So that sector that you were in was kind of like a quarter sector or like a half sector. Why are they that?
This is the main trafficking areas for business. This is the main economy. Why they did it, I don't know, but this is like the main hub of the galaxy is what it is. Like what we're looking at right here is just a small piece of all the sectors. We still got all out here and down here, all this space over here. We got to find all the sectors everywhere. This is nothing compared to how much more we got to find.
Right, right.
This is just the main hub of our universe.
All right, I've got to open up my multi-twitch here.
Where is our scout vessel?
My lurker. Lurker TV.
There you are. See, I had this scout vessel scout the border of this sector, and as you can see, it expanded the sector to what the border was. This is where the border used to be. The blue line used to be here. But now it's out here because he expanded it by flying out to the borders over here.
I just realized something pretty funny. I'm both of your new followers.
Yep. Alright, where do we want you to explore now?
All right. Oh, you know what? Actually, before I did doing thing, I get to insert my own custom logo onto my ships.
I haven't even done that yet. I want to.
You
I
can
need to.
do that?
Yes, you can.
Yep. You go into your documents and then the EgoSoft folder. You go into X4 and you got to create your own folder called Logos with an S. And you input your own picture file, and it can be. I think it can support just about any. Except for animated GIFs. I don't think you can have an animated GIF. Although that would be awesome if you could. Just have like a rotating logo as your logo on your ship.
A holographic image that just blinks.
That would be awesome. Let's see. Documents. I got so much crap on my computer. ErgoSoft, X4, ID, covers.
NCC-1701. Put that on your hull.
Right. There we go. Just create a new folder at logos. Now I gotta find my logos. Where the heck did I save? Let's see, one of my D.
Now don't put Bouncing Betty on there. Get in trouble.
Let's see. Vault? Is it in the vault, maybe? Possibly? Nope. Pictures.
Alright, he'll finish exploring Activa's Choice for us, find us some other, and then we'll have him go through this gate, which should open up, if I'm not mistaken, another sector over here.
Alright, that's not my small logo. Where is my small logo? Huh, I may have to make a new logo.
No, we're not getting a shipyard today.
Why not?
Well, that's going to take us like a couple of weeks of just getting funds set up and finding the blueprints. Don't worry, eventually we will have our own shipyards and everything else built on our base.
Ha! There we go. Alright, I got it. So this is gonna go. Copy.
As soon as we get over to Argon Prime, I'm gonna go and put our logo up.
You actually have to folder.
So you go into Documents,
Documents, EgoSoft, X4, and then of course your Steam ID number, and then logos. You have to actually create your logo folder.
Okay. So you just type, you make a folder called logos, and then you just drop the PNG image in there?
Yep. Or GIF or anything.
Now, what's the size limit?
I don't know.
I know there's a size limit.
Oh, there would have to be. I got the World of Tanks logo.
Have a tank running around on your ships.
That monocle that I did for my T-shirt. Male siblings over women of ill repute.
I'm actually starting to like this ship, this frigate we got. What I'm thinking about doing is changing the rear turrets to missile defense.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie.
What did you do now?
I accidentally attacked something that I shouldn't have.
I thought you said you could shoot them, but as long as you don't blow them up, they don't get mad at you.
I sort of shot it once and it blew up because my guns are so strong.
Gosh. Alright, we're here.
Apparently the ship that I shot at didn't have shields, so there was no need to take them down.
Good job.
Oh.
Alright, let's save our game real quick. And we'll go do our logo. Put our logo on our ship.
It's not my fault. I just upgraded my ship.
And I'll pull the desktop up so you guys can see the desktop and how it's done.
Alright.
I take it I have to be out of game to do it.
Yeah, I assumed.
So that way it actually loads it up. They'd have torpedoes that are like nukes in the game.
Canvas size. I'll bring the sides in just a little bit. 20. Wow. No.
Sorry.
I'll do canvas size. Let's see. Canvas size. Let's do a little less than 25%. Let's do like
Alright, now you guys can see the screen.
Alright, no.
EgoSoft, X4.
Go backwards.
So it just goes in. Does it go in the save folder? No. It just goes in the number folder.
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright. Folder. Logos.
Alright, this one I'm going to save.
Pull this over here.
So-
Let's find my logo.
Line of screen.
There's a line down the middle of our screen?
Of your magic, yeah.
Oh, that line? That's for that's for Photoshop.
Oh, it was driving me nuts. I thought it was probably my actual screen. I was bringing up my stats. I'm like, wait, the line of pixels just died on me.
Right? Alright, now let's reload X4.
Dude, you play a lot of games.
Yes, I do.
Where's the new one at?
It's just wrong on so many levels.
Well, you put something in it that is totally wrong on so many levels.
Yep. It's so bad it'll even offend Wolf.
Already offended. What happened?
Okay, I'm out. Oh, gee.
I
Hey,
think...
Faye, is the coffee done?
Alright, I died.
Did you fill my cup? Hey, I would have had it done if the sink was cleaned out.
Yes, that's your fault.
She said, almost as soon as you are done, I was done.
The coffee wasn't done.
Wait, is that a jug that you're using as a drink?
Yes, this is my 64-ounce mega mug that I usually fill up with tea, but it's filled up with water right now.
Let's see if that worked.
Yeah, you Americans really do make things big. It's definitely go hard or go home.
That's right.
Play hard, game harder. That's how it is.
Or go big or go home. But yes, we do. It's size matters. Don't let anybody tell you differently.
You're horrible. Let's start up the game and see if we got our logo.
Well, I'm just hoping that one of Magic's logos doesn't work.
The Tri-Titva?
Did you put a stick? Did you bring me one?
Just so you guys know, we actually do have the multicast link set up for you right down below on the Twitch page. So you can watch both of us on Lurker, or you can watch us on Twitch. What's it called?
Well, at the moment, I got you guys up on my free screens. I've got Dan, you, and Magic. Like, all of you have got your own screen.
Wow. I feel special.
Albert. Okay, so let's see. Player, we want, let's see, that's the Empire. Logo. Custom logos. It's there.
First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win.
Okay? You are going to hell.
I gotta pull this up now and see this. I missed it. Dang it.
Alright, I'm going to my ship right now, so.
I think he put it on his ship, so you're gonna catch it.
Where does it put it on this ship? Be on that. Oh. F2 does not show the ship.
Oh, it squished it.
Well, yeah. It may take some adjusting.
Oh! Okay, so, Wolf?
Yeah, it did put it on the side. Cool. Yeah.
There it is.
On it.
So, Wolf,
I'm listening.
if you're gonna do it out in the middle of space. Do not do it near any space stations.
Oh, so police and other ships come after you? Right.
Yeah, the police and all that will.
I actually don't see it, Magic.
You don't see it right there on the side? That's a dart.
I see it. You're going to hell.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to start paying me back for things now. Mm-mm. I completely disagree with that. That was just wrong.
Told you. I told you it'd even offend Wolf. Oh, there you
that's
go.
wrong.
I am no longer buying you any more video games. You're literally going to have to go through your wife from now on.
I thought it.
We're not friends anymore. We may be family, but we're no longer friends.
There we go. Now that actually fits quite well. I like that. It's squished, but on the ships it doesn't look too bad.
It needs to not have the black background.
It doesn't.
Oh yeah, she's right. If you got rid of that background, it would
Oh,
actually look
around-
quite nice. 'Cause then it
Around the
looked like
magic
light
slayer
was glowing.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way all you get is green hexagon with magic.
Sorry, guys. My wife's showing me recipes that my daughter found on her phone.
No, not on the phone, on TV.
On TV, apparently.
There's a cooking show on, but it's Japanese. It's they speak Japanese.
A Japanese cooking show on TV.
That's because Japanese food is the best.
It is. It is. I won't deny that.
Laura.
Japanese food is so good.
Oh, I swear I saw a blinkety blink over here.
You guys want to go play?
Yeah, go play outside.
Blinkety blink blink in an asteroid?
Yes, that's crystals. Crystals of money. Lots of money. I see one. There's one. That's how you make lots of money when you first start the game. So you look for little blinkety blink bling blings on little asteroids. You fly up to them, shoot them. See, there's that blink right there. Go blink. Blink. Just you go up to them, you shoot them, collect them, and they're worth 10,000 to 250,000 a piece, depending on which ones you get.
Well, I'm halfway there. I have 20 out of 40, so maybe next month.
That was probably 50,000 creds right there just for those.
And is that your mining laser?
No, those are just lasers. The laser beams.
Okay, what about that weird tentacle thing off to your left?
That is an Easter egg remnant from X Rebirth, Albion Prelude. I think it came from Rebirth though. You'll find things from the other series games fitted into this one. Story and lore.
Can you blow it up?
No.
Not interested.
We've almost got enough creds to buy our big freighter we want.
Oh, what is going on?
See, what would be nice if this could go up to like 4 players.
Yeah, I was saying that
Each
too.
player had their own little faction.
It'd be hard for servers to keep track of this much information from different clients.
Well, do it like, because all the information has to be stored at client path, location shares. It really wouldn't be too bad, you know, except for all the locations of everything in the game, I guess. That would be where it kind of bogs down.
Why the hell did I just get blown up there?
All I'm thinking is Empyreon.
I like Imperial. Just
The multiplayer is broken.
players, I think it's buggy.
I don't like limits, and Empyreon is very limited when it comes to MP.
It is right now.
For now.
Play SE.
Don't get me started on us space engineers. It's a great space building sim. That's about it.
You said don't get you started, so I'm stopping right there.
I have a pet peeve when it comes to space engineers. There's not enough content outside of building ships and stuff. At least Empyrean has content.
See, that's one thing that this game looks like it has it.
Yes, white crystals. No, don't miss. Please, God, don't miss. Come on. Line your lasers up.
Where did you learn to shoot?
I'm on a big frigate. My little ship you see that's docked in front of us is the one I usually fly around. Burnite, 250,000 credits apiece. So actually, I am going to go and jump in my little ship. Actually, you know what? We're going to save. Because we just got white crystals. Right after we get our freighter, that's when we're going to start testing out Ionic's theory of being able to pirate ships.
That's what I've been doing. I'm getting myself in a little bit of trouble.
Wait, how are you pirating ships?
Okay, he's shooting them, getting their shields down, getting their hulls down, but not blowing them up. So nobody's getting actually, like, he's not losing reputation because he's not blowing them up.
You just
But
pissed off the police.
But what he's doing is he's calming them once their ship level's low enough over and over again until they bail.
Oh,
Why does that
okay.
just sound like a crazy ex-girlfriend's kind of story?
Well, it worked. You know, I did get one guy to bail, but the police were sort of there to blow me up, so...
Then we'll just have the Cerberus follow us.
What were those two reds you just passed?
Raiding ships.
You're not gonna blow them out the sky?
No. I've tried that. They
They'll blow them out
they
of the
hurt.
sky.
No, I do plan on buying a fighter and you know, going head to head with those things, but
Where'd it go? We just flew right past it.
When I get my hands on the game, I want to make an entire squadron of fighters and have them go around pirate hunting.
that's an SCA Marauder.
There it is. Scale plate pact is actually pirates. You can blow them up all you want without repercussion. Well, if you blow up too many of them, you lose reputation with the faction, then you won't be able to buy pirate stuff anymore. I'll get pirate missions. I'm getting my reputation up with the pirates first, then I'm blowing them up. So that way I can lose reputation, but still keep them on friendly side. Steal their shit. Yes, you can transfer cargo between ships. Through the use of cargo drones. There's one.
Go ahead, right for me.
Alright, where was it?
Apparently, I fight like an Argnu, whatever that is.
It's probably... But they won't repeat again after you blow them up. That's good. Okay, so you know you look for the little red transmitters on the space stations to find more blueprints.
Uh-huh.
Is that just space station blueprints? Do you find blueprints there as well?
You can find anything there. missions, blueprints to ships, modules. It all depends on which research you've completed, like for these hacks. I haven't done any of them, which we're going to start the dock module one now. So once this is complete, when we go and find those flashy red things, we can have the possibility of finding blueprints for the dock modules. Then we have defense modules, production, habitation modules, and storage modules. Once we learn all those, then yeah, we'll be able to get all the blueprints.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, like, how do you get your ship blueprints?
In your research. Right here. We just learned all of them. So now we can buy or make every mod for every ship class, weapons, shield, engines, or chassis.
Okay, actual ship itself.
Say that again?
What about the actual ship itself? How do you get the blueprint for that?
From the shipyard.
At the moment, you're having to buy them.
Right. That's the only way to
When you
get
have
them.
the shipyard, how do you get the blueprints?
You dismantle your ships at the shipyards. You just send it in there and tell it to reverse engineer it.
So you could play this 100% as a pirate without having to trade with anyone. Then.
Yes. Once you learn stuff, yes. Oh, that one to the right looks like white. Alright, so we don't want to lose that asteroid.
I'm
So
sorry,
we'll
I
mark it.
have a lot of stupid questions.
They're not stupid. You keep asking those questions. The more you ask, the more people learn, the more people know.
What about when you blow up the enemy's ships? Is there a way to tell that back to be dismantled and get more materials from it, or?
No.
That's what I wish.
Eventually, like in X3 you could. I'm sure they'll add it to this one eventually too. Because that was a big part of the other the X games is salvaging. So I have no doubt they'll add it. I swear I saw one on this asteroid. Guess
That
not.
entire asteroid has like a health bar.
Yeah, they all do, because they're all mineable. Yeah, click on it, you can get information off of it now. This is an empty asteroid, so I'm not going to get anything from it, but...
That purposely make their and then they like mother's breast or mother's breast, which releases milk.
Why are we talking about your mother's breast?
It's a cheese company in Italy that adds a nipple to their cheese.
Okay.
Now
It's-
I'm more concerned than worried.
Welcome to my life.
It's an
Like,
Italian
are they
thing.
killing people and
I just question it. I just nod.
Okay, so you know you said you wanted to build your space stations.
Uh-huh.
Is there a way that you could mine the materials yourself to
Yep.
build it, so you didn't have to buy them?
Absolutely. Well, there's two things you need. A mining ship, which we have one. Then you'd also need, let's see if there's one in the sector. One of these, which is a builder ship, a construction vessel. As long as you have those two things, they'll do all the work for you. So this ship will go out and buy, harvest all the materials, the hard material if you need it. But you also need things like energy cells, hull plating, stuff like that. So you could have if you have space stations producing that yourself, then you just have your trade vessels like this one here could go pick it up and bring it to your space station, and then your construction vessel will just build it for you. You can be completely independent in this game.
So yeah, you can be 100% self-reliant.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
That's my end goal.
end goal is to have 4 sectors all to myself.
Could absolutely do it. Me, I want to rule the entire galaxy.
My star goal.
That's only step one. Endgame is just
Soft flash.
complete and utter domination of the galaxy.
Yep.
So, you know there's sectors where they have like 2 mini sectors in them?
They're all
Sometimes
independent
three.
sectors.
What's the ones where it's just one big one?
Just a sector, same thing. It's no difference. The only difference is they shrunk it down to fit them into a smaller area, but it's still different sectors. They're still the same size as the others.
Okay, could you build, you know, like they have that little motorway system that takes you through them all?
No, I don't think we could do highways. I've never seen anything to give us
So
the
you can
ability to
build
do
your
that.
own little one.
No.
Okay, that sucks. If you could build up your own little one, depending on how far you decide to expand.
Now, remember, you never know if they'll add it later. So you know, it's definitely a possibility. Because their biggest thing is that there's nothing you can't do in the game. If you see it in game, you can own it, buy it, or use it, or yourself. So there's highways. I don't see why they can't give you the ability to use highways to go between your stations in a sector. I don't see them implementing it so you could do it to go through gates, because the ones they already do.
There's ones that already take you through the gates, but what I'm wondering is, could you set up one in your own sector to take you from one space station to another to another?
Like I said, now, no, but I could see them actually allowing us to do that later on, or somebody modding it so you can.
Because it looks like you can pretty much do anything you think of in this game, apart from salvaging right now.
There really isn't a limit to what you can do. I think that's the first time I've ever said no to somebody asking if you can do something in this game.
I have a large imagination. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a few more no's out of you tonight.
Go for it.
Well, I know one that you're going to say no to right away, but I already know the answer to it. Can you land on planets?
You can absolutely crash on planets.
Crash, I said land.
Yes, you can
Well,
crash.
crashing is a form of landing. It's just not preferred.
Right?
See, I didn't say no. Actually, if it works the same way, we'll actually test it out. That's fine. But in X3, Albion Prelude, and Terran Conflict, you can fly up to the planets and actually skim the atmosphere, and it would give you the trail of flames and heat and everything else off your ship. And if you flew in any farther, you would actually explode. But as far as landing on them, no. It's one thing I always wish they would add is the ability to go into the planets, even if it's just to land on bases to buy resources or sell them. I think that would be awesome.
Kind of pull like Privateer did, where it takes you in like a automated, and there's like a set base you land on, and then when you take off, way they don't have to scale planets and do all that fun stuff.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard for them to open up the planet so you can fly around it. You just gotta give it a terrain detail, just make it a permanent, you know. They could random generate the planet, but just have a base on there. Or bases that sell different resources. Make it like just the mining facilities. They're mining the silicon, the vanadium and stuff on the planets. Or make the trade hubs, the main trade stations on the planets instead of in space. Then when you fly around, the only place you can go, literally, is there, but you can see the scenery. There's tons of options to do. I don't think they ever will. I mean, this is the X series. They've never done anything like that. I've always wanted them to, but I doubt it. Have we hit the end of these asteroids? Let's remove the guidance. I don't care about that anymore. We're almost out of the asteroids.
How do you get a miner to actually start mining?
Right-click space, auto mine.
I have come to the end of my research.
Like, that's how you order it too?
Yeah.
I will let you know when I am done.
Click on the ship first on your map, then right-click anywhere in space and just tell it. It'll just go auto mine. It'll mine and sell. You just tell it which ores you want it to. You could do all three, all four. Excuse me, it's ice, or you could just do one or two, or just one kind. Period.
Yeah, I'm not getting a mine option for it, but it's a miner.
Okay, hold on. My game's saving right now. As soon as it's done, I'll show you. Okay. Here's no, that's not a miner. That's my frigate. Here's a miner. Alright, I click on the miner, and then in space, right click. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Go to its information window from your list, right click on it, and just go click on information. Second tab is behavior. You set right here. Set default behavior, click on auto mine, which is right there. And then you click the wares you want it to, which it could be any of the four. We're doing silicone, so this guy won't touch ice, Nvidium, or ore. But I could add more. I could tell it to do ice, Nvidium, and silicone. Set the distance on how far he's allowed to trade in mine, and then confirm. And yeah, every space station can have weapons. They all have turrets to defend themselves. You pick and choose the weapons.
What I mean is, could you have one like a giant weapons platform?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's something I might think about doing then, having one either side of the portals in and out.
You can do that. They're called defense platforms.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could or not.
You can do that with your regular space stations too.
You can land on.
The ones that you, any space station, you can set it up to have turrets everywhere. You can design a ring around the gate and just put turrets all over that and do nothing else with it. So you have a ring.
Wait, so you can just design them to look however you want?
Yeah, they're all modular. Here, we'll come over here and I'll show you. Alright, here's our base. So we're going to start with our base, just so I can show you.
I remember your one was around a asteroid.
Yeah. That's just, this is pre-designed. This is pre-designed. I can't do nothing with that. But for instance, let's take production, storage, other modules. Alright, here's the links that we have now. We actually are going to be getting a lot more. But we got just the one that goes straight across, left and right, or up, you know. We got vertical, left, right, up and down. And then we just got up and down. So you can take this one here and put one here, one there. Let's pretend the gate's here on the system.
Oh, so they don't even have to be attached directly to... I thought they had to be attached directly to that ring.
Nope. And you can make a giant station. I think we even have curved ones later. I just haven't unlocked them yet. So you can actually make all the way around and just put turrets on these. There's special ones that you could do that are nothing but for holding the turrets. So you can just put those on this all the way around the gate, so when an enemy comes through, they just blast them.
Well, that is my plan to really hold down a system. Okay, you see that round bit that you have around the asteroid?
Yeah.
Is that just one prefab, or can you build that any way you want?
You can't. This is just a prefab that you get for doing the mission. This is your headquarters.
So it's just a one-off. You can't get
Right.
that one again anyway.
Right.
Because that would look really cool around a warping gate.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, you get curved ones later, so we'll be able to do curved modules, so we can actually do a giant circle around things. I just haven't gotten the blueprints for it.
Like, can you move the entire space station, or is it?
Yes.
So it doesn't have to stay in that system. You can have it in a
Yeah.
different system.
Well, the way it would work is they
No,
would
I was sitting there reading
deconstruct this one
and listening to Wolf.
and reconstruct it somewhere else. You can't move it over left, right, or up and down or anything like that. You can have it. Okay, let's say I don't like how this one worked out with this piece here. I want to move this piece here. You can move the pieces around and reshape it. They'll deconstruct the old one and make the new pieces to it. But if you're going to build like over here, let's say you don't want it there, you actually want it here, you can't move it. What you do is just have it rebuilt over here instead.
What I mean is, can you take...
Sorry.
What the hell was that?
That's called
That's my
Isaac's
ringtone.
phone.
Can you take the space station from that system and move it to a different system?
No.
Nope, so your headquarters has to stay there.
Yes.
So the only way for you to really be able to protect your headquarters would be by covering up the entire system.
By taking over the whole thing, yeah. The best way to do it is you just put, like, you put turrets and stuff on this station too, but you can put more plots down, or even just use this plot itself and add defense platforms all the way around it and all over, and drop laser turrets everywhere, and have a fleet of ships protect the space station. Then you're virtually untouchable.
That was another question I had. What are the best weapons? Is it lasers? Is it...
It all depends on the ship it's fighting.
So you'd need to have...
Different presets for different type of combat, yeah. You'd want like one ship to have ion cannons, so he does nothing but shield damage. He just wrecks the shields of the enemy. Where you have your bomber, who has all the torpedoes, that flies in afterwards and shoots a torpedo until it just blows it up in one hit. Where, like, if you have another one that has pulse lasers on it, it'll take him maybe 5 minutes to get enough hits on it before it finally destroys the hull. If you have a gunboat, like the bombers, and he has torpedoes or missiles, he can take them out in one hit by destroying the hull. So you want a variant of different types of ships with different loadouts for different situations of different ships that you're fighting.
Okay. So, you know, like, I'm going to take the US Navy for a...
Yeah, shoot.
As a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Example.
Yes. So you know how they have cruisers, battleships, and then they have their carriers.
Uh-huh.
And then they have their little speedboats and other shit like that. Can you do the same kind of system on this?
Yes. That's exactly what you need to do. Build ships and designate them for certain types of combat, different tasks in order to operate, yes.
Okay, that is beautiful.
If you just put nothing but lasers on all of your ships, you're going to suffer for it later. You're going to lose a lot of ships. Because eventually they're going to come across a situation where they're just useless. For those of you guys just joining the stream, feel free to ask any questions about the game that you got. And if I could show it to you and how to do things, I will definitely do it.
All right, closing on this. I'm doing my first actual mission.
Yay!
No! Oh, jeez. Stop.
You just ran into something, didn't you?
Yeah. Full speed right into the space station.
Well, if you get
Sounds
stuck in the
true.
station, just boost out of it. Something most
Tell
of the
the
time it
truth,
works.
you bounced off it and went back into it for a second time.
I did. I bounced back. Hit it, bounce, and hit it again.
Yeah, can't get nothing past me. I've got you on center screen at the moment.
Alright, we're almost done with all research.
Very good. I will let you know when I am done.
Okay.
Do a quick save so we don't lose the progress. And look at that, we caught a flash. We already know where the next crystal's at.
You did, that's lucky.
Okay.
Oh, I want to say now, I'm sorry for typing in capitals in some of your chat.
It's all good.
Having caps lock as my push to talk.
All right, I
As
need
you
to
can
find
tell,
managers.
we don't use push to talk because our lives are an open book to you guys. This is gaming in real life. We're just real life gamers playing a game and enjoying it and showing you guys different things that we learn. Basically, what not to do.
Yeah, I have asked cough a lot myself on push to talk when I know people are live because nobody wants to hear me coughing like crazy.
That is greatly appreciated. See, I gotta acquire managers.
So is there no limit on the design of what your space station will look like?
It's only decided by the size of the plot that you put down, which they're huge. You can get a massive plot, so you can build huge space stations, and you can have one space station that actually can produce everything. So you don't have to have multiple stations if you don't want to. You can have one space station and create a hub out of it, and have it produce every product in the game.
I think I'd rather tons of just little ones. What? I gotta make my transporters. Oh. Can't make it too easy on them.
No, you make everybody come to you in the middle of the galaxy.
What ship are we getting next? Probably another transport, but I'd kind of like to work on getting the fighter.
Just so he can get it stuck in an asteroid.
Takeovers.
Ooh, that I can't wait to see because apparently he's Marines.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that in just a minute.
Marines.
Matter of fact, we might have enough crystals
I also
now.
asked you.
Charlie,
When are we gonna start
what are you up
building
to?
the mini?
Your Barbie's half dressed there, Charlie.
So we got about almost 4 million.
Your Barbie's half dressed. Gotta get her all the way dressed.
We actually might have enough in our inventory right now. Let's go try it.
Okay. Could you build a fleet from just ships you have stolen?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what Ionic's trying to do right now.
I'm failing miserably at it.
I can't remember what they were called, but do you remember Firefly?
Yes,
The bad guys.
yes.
Where they
Wait, which
literally
bad
just
guys?
use
The
stolen
the
ships?
Alliance or the Reavers?
The Reavers. Could you do something like that?
Oh yeah.
I get it. We're all brown coats here. I know. Okay. So the alliance is also good.
Okay, fine. No hugs for Charlie. I see how it is.
Yeah, leave your kids alone. They're annoying. You should be more like mine. Just set them outside and fend for themselves. Speak of the devil. Never mind. Hi, what's
It's
up,
like
buddy?
25 degrees outside right now. I can't really.
Oh, you
go
got
out
your
there.
new shoes? Wow. Cool. You got Darth Vader shoes. Yeah. Now go wreck them outside.
I don't know how this little ship can hold 2 passengers.
I'm not sure how my little ship can hold 3.
They're in the cargo hold in the back.
What you mean is I tied up and gagged in the back.
No, they're suspended in teleportation animated states inside the buffer.
Boring.
Well, at least we don't have to feed them, right?
At least you don't have to pay them either. It's just a one-time buy and you got slaves.
Now I wonder if I can have him fly while I ride.
That'd be too easy.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
It's the Fefe.
It's the lady that steals all your money. Says it's for a good cause.
Hey,
I'm broke. I can't give you a penny.
don't worry, it's only in Stardew.
Oh, I would
No.
give you everything I had in Stardew.
Huh?
It's no game. I play way too much.
Yeah, I play that game a little too much as well.
Yeah, I did too until she made me broke. I mean, I was left
For
on a
good
dock with a
cause.
fishing pole.
I was planting seeds and crops and stuff like that.
And then you let them all die.
Well, yeah,
Hello
because
there.
you guys played without me. That's not my fault.
Oh, yeah, it's everyone else's fault, right?
It really is.
Only when they play without me. They took advantage that I had to go to school.
Mm.
What are you studying?
Huh?
What are you studying?
Right now I'm going in for Java programming.
Ew, Java.
It was the only thing I know how to work with.
I'm saying ew
Hello.
Java, but all I know is G-code, so...
Ah, I thought you said ew.
I did say ew.
Oh.
Like I said, the only thing I know is G-code.
Ah.
3D printer for the win.
I know a little bit of G-code, but I'm on the robotics team at my school, or my high school,
Hello
so
there.
I have to do Java.
Yeah.
So where do we get the
No,
options?
I done a big boy thing last week. I applied for med school.
Woo!
Like, here's a chassis, but
I said I applied. I didn't say I got in.
how do we change, like,
But even
Quasar
getting
Vanguard
around-
to Sentinel?
Did you say how did I get around to applying?
No. I mean, just getting around to applying. That's a woo.
Yeah, the 25-page essay on why you want to be a doctor. Great.
Oh, it's on the other side.
You.
Which turns out to be more like 50 pages because they want both sides.
See, I kind of lucked out. Any of the colleges I really want to go to, I keep on getting letters. Hey, you get like expedient admission and all that if you decide to use this code that we gave you. You don't have to write an essay or anything or pay the fee.
Where's the thingamajigger to get to the other side?
Wait, is that missiles next to you?
Yes, they are missiles. You can actually find stuff on space stations and pick them up for your personal inventory. There's the thingamajigger. How do we get down there? No, I didn't want to get on the excavator yet. We'll go this way. How do we
Dad,
get-
Mom's
get
even
on
worse than
there?
you at getting stuff in her keep.
Yeah?
I don't know how she did it, but she got something that's sticky and I think it's pop.
Oh, there they are.
All right, so I'm kind of confused on how the hell am I supposed to be high? I'm supposed to acquire managers.
You need a manager. Just go up to anybody and assign them to hire them, and then just click them in to be your manager.
He needs 4.
Ew.
Hire. And so I have to select a property, don't I?
Yes.
All right, well, station managers for this quest.
I have no idea, dude.
And you need 4 stations for them to be managers of.
See, station.
I mean, you could go to the manager's offices in the space stations and see if you can
Hello there.
hire them that way to go
Can I
work
help?
for people, I guess.
Here you go.
So I did that.
I don't do those kind of missions. They just annoy me.
Good luck out there.
Starting to learn a lot of things annoy you.
Alright. Not really. Let's see if we can finally get that large ship. Our first capital ship.
Of course you want the large ship.
This is the one I want. It's got the most cargo capacity. Alright, we want the large engines, large shields, large all-arounds. Definitely want the better of the shields. Turrets.
It just looks like a giant battering ram.
Yes.
You know, I keep on hearing large this, large that. I feel like Wolf's trying to overcompensate for something.
You're a dirty girl. See, now I know you take after your dad. Just put a bunch of pulse lasers on it for right now.
Well, if it's a big long ship like that, why can't you just put all the different weapons on it, so that way it can defend itself from pretty much everything?
That's what these are for. The drones do all the fighting, the ship runs away, the turrets are there just for defense. Give him 5 flares. Alright, we want about... Oh, there's 50 Marines. And then the rest, nothing but crew. You know what? Let's go just 40.
What? Or like 207 crew on that ship.
The more crew and the more skilled your crew is, the faster they keep your things in repair. Like for instance, if one of the turrets gets shot out or the shields get shot off the ship, they'll repair it almost instantly. If you have 5-star crew of 200 people on your ship, they'll almost never stay down.
Okay, how did you level up your crew?
By just letting them do their thing.
Oh, so they just level up over time.
Right, depending on the field that you put them in.
And are you going to be sending the ship to go capture more ships, or?
This I'm sending just to go make me money finally. Is that the underbelly turrets? I might want to change you to bolt. 2-kilometer range for bolt. Pulse is 2 kilometers as well. Yeah, but the pulse has a faster projectile speed. Nah, we'll stick with pulse for right now. Let's double check. got the best of all software. He's got all his drones, 2 cargo drones for transferring cargo, 6 defense drones and 2 repair drones, all 5 flares, and all crew at the shopping cart. So it costs us 13 million. Confirmed. Which leaves 5 million for him to make money for us.
What about the spanner at the bottom? I know it's grayed out, but what would that be for?
The spanner?
Yeah, there was a spanner in the circle while you was building your ship. I was wondering what that was for.
Let's pull this open. Alright, now where?
On the left at the bottom.
This?
There's a bit of a delay.
Right.
But you know your left sidebar? There's a little spanner inside a circle. It's on the path.
Next to his
So
head.
you have to bring him back to repair.
Yes, you have him go to space stations to repair, or you could do it by hand yourself with your character dude. Alright. Let's get back on our ship, see if we can see it being built. Goodbye. Let's save. I swear my kids were going outside. Come on. Undone. You know, it auto-saves. We're only 2 points away from being able to buy the biggest ships from the Argon Federation.
Nice.
And this ship that we just bought will get us those 2 points in probably 30 minutes. I want to see our ship get built.
Me too, we haven't seen that yet.
But we're at the wrong space station for it. We gotta go all the way over there. Let's travel.
Well, I sent you both my new stupid questions.
What's the questions I don't know?
Only you could find the blueprints. You have to search the space stations and stuff and scan them yourself to find the radio signals and stuff. That you have to do yourself. Otherwise, you just go buy them.
Oh, so you can buy them, you don't have to search for them.
Right. There's our ship up there? No, there's our ship. Not in that dock.
Now, you know you
There it
have
is.
You know you have a piece that looks like it's a load of solar arrays? Can you get better ones?
You talking about like the satellites you put down in space?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get advanced satellites. The advanced satellites give you detailed information in a sector where the regular satellite just gives you the local information of what's going on inside its view. And by that I mean literally only shows like the ships, stations, or whatever's there. You can't get the information on like what's in the ship, how much shields does it have and hull and stuff like that. The advanced satellites give you that information, as well as the advanced satellites let you always know how much things are. They give you the best. They give you the buy and sell prices of all the resources in the sector. A regular satellite won't give you that.
What I actually meant was with your space stations. You know you have a solar array on it for getting power cells. Is
Right.
there a better one?
Yes, there's different types.
Okay, so there is more powerful ones.
Yeah, that'll give you. They'll actually produce energy cells faster than other ones. And that goes for all production facilities. There's always different types. There's small, medium, and large, basically. The small ones produce them at a slower rate and in a smaller quantity, where the bigger ones produce them at a faster rate in bigger quantities.
And can you make money with those?
Oh yeah. That's the point.
So why aren't you doing it?
Because I can't afford it. We're talking billions.
Magic, is that a build a ship in front?
I'm not actually sure. I know I can dock on it.
You can, however, send your ships out to explore the galaxies, go through jump gates, and find other sectors for you.
Can you send ships out to go steal other ships for you, or have you got to do that manually as well?
All my ships are programmed to take any ship that's available. So if they find an abandoned ship or somebody abandons a ship around them in the middle of a fight, they'll take it over for me.
This can't be safe. I'm standing outside my ship going through a jump gate.
That's not a good idea. Your ship's gonna go through it. You won't.
Jump.
Well, I am docked to another ship, so.
Oh, okay. Then you'll be fine. All capital vessels have their own gravity well. You won't fall off.
Oh, that's a capital vessel, so it's not a building vessel.
I think
the building vessel is a capital vessel.
Oh, cool.
Docking permission granted.
You know what I haven't checked? Which would be a smart idea. Getting our next research going.
This will allow you to gain good choice.
For
You're
one.
right, that would be a smart idea.
But the smart idea would to be make sure I don't have any unstable crystals on me. So I don't have the police just come over and start shooting me.
Cool there.
That's our ship right there.
Now, can you land the ship that you're in on top of that one? Or
You know what? We're gonna find out. As soon as this construction is done, we are gonna find out. This is a monumental moment. We finally have a large transport trader going for us now. Once we get 10 of these up and running, we'll be set. We'll actually have a stable income coming in. Right now,
I reckon 3-4 days before you have your ship works up and running.
and when it comes to our financial setup, probably by tomorrow night, we should have 10 of them up and running.
No, I was talking about the ship works.
Oh Jesus, God only knows when we'll get that far.
What? I want to start to see you scrapping ships.
Me too.
Me free.
We need to make the money for it to be able to afford that kind of stuff first.
That's why you get slaves.
I'm working on it. We just got our first large one.
Man, didn't Star Trek teach you anything?
We're gonna go and try and steal one in a second as soon as it's done. Check it out. It's finished. Here it comes.
Can you steal space stations?
No, sadly. That would be awesome though.
Because if you could have just stolen the ship works.
Hey, check it out. It's moving out. He's gonna bump into me, isn't he? Nope. He's actually gonna do it. He's like, I can do this. I'm not gonna hit him.
Alright. See missions.
That is awesome. I love watching the ships come out of the docking bays.
Wait, does that have a ship on top of it already?
Those are shields. Those are the shields right there.
Oh, it looked like
Alright.
2 different ships.
Can we dock to it? Request dock at...
Docking granted.
Really? Can we actually talk with it? Yes, we can. Right on its ass.
Don't get to your crystals.
I'm not picking this back up. I'm not going to jail. Oh, so we can dock on it, and we can take it over.
What? What are you docking on?
My freighter.
Your freighter?
I want to check out the freighter's bridge. Whoa, nice. Hi, Captain. Me, Captain. How's the ship doing? Where are you flying? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Holy shit, that's a nice bridge.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I can't jump on the glass. I want to get down there and look around.
No, you can't jump in the glass. You'd break it.
Alright, let's give you some orders. You're gonna auto-trade the galaxy, baby. You're gonna make me money.
See, now that was another question I was wondering. Do you give them, like, startup money?
They use your money. The traders.
Oh, so they use your money
Space stations have used their. You have to give them money, and they use that money to make money, and then you just go over and take out funds from them as you go. Or they can, the way it's set up is you can set a certain amount that it's allowed to have, like let's say 5 million credits, and anything they make over 5 million, they'll put into your bank account. And any ships that you designate to work for that space station will use the space station's money, not yours.
Okay, that's amazing.
This is cool. I like this ship.
Okay, so on the sector map, what does all the different colors mean?
Okay, the red that you see in a sector like this, those are just asteroids. Alright, then you have... Okay, he's done.
Because on Magic's, he has full light blue.
Alright, purple is gas and mineral asteroids. And then you have... Where's that other color? Right here. Blue, which is just gas. So
Okay.
red is asteroids,
What
silicone.
about the other sector, like the actual sectors as well? Like
Those are
that
the different
sector has
races.
The green outline. Okay, so what?
Green
are
is
the
Telati,
asteroids?
blue is Argon. The light blue is the Antigon Federation. No, the light blue is Antigon. This, I'm sorry, is Hectiva's Free League. The purple is the Holy Order of the Pentafax, which is the Holy Psychotic Idiot Paranid. The purple is the God Realm of the Paranid. Self-righteous pricks. The gray is unclaimed territory. Meaning you can come claim this for yourself. Which we probably will, just for the fun of it.
And what's white?
There's no white, there's gray. But I guess it looks white to you. But yeah, that's unclaimed. Unclaimed means anybody can claim it.
Yeah, it's unclaimed.
Okay, now how do you claim a system that's already been claimed by someone else?
You drop your station in it. Say, it's mine, fools. It'll always be unclaimed.
So do you have to take their stations out of the system for it to be yours?
No. You can't physically change the color. Like, you can't change it to be yours. All you can do is take it over and put your stations. Nobody owns it. There's no police, no law here. Like, this is probably where pirates are going to build. And then you come in here, build up your station in here. So, like, for instance, if you did something here, then you'll have all the Paranid race come after your ass and kill you. If you do something here, nobody will do anything about it. Does that make sense?
Although that would be a nice little place to build a little station because it's like a center hub.
Those are our next ships right there. You have the destroyer and the carrier. Those are our next combat ships. Alright, let's get off the ship and let him do his thing.
I think he's no money.
Hello.
Is my fleet automatically considered my fleet, or do I have to designate them into a fleet?
If you want them, like, you mean flying around with you, protecting you, fighting your enemies you're fighting with kind of thing?
No, I just figured the fleet would be all the ships that I own, but...
You can make fleets out of your ships.
Oh, okay.
You can have them be your personal fleet flying around with you, or doing their own thing. Like protecting one of your space stations, patrolling a sector, exploring. You can have hundreds of fleets.
Please tell me you're gonna get that big red ship.
Yeah. That's the carrier. That's what we're working towards. First, we're going to get a destroyer. That'll be our first one. Then we're going to get the carrier. Right now we have a frigate.
Are you gonna have 3 different classes of destroyer, or just 2?
I'll probably have 2 different classes of the destroyers with the chassis once we figure out how to do it. One will be more of a hard-hitting gunboat, and then the other 2 will probably be mounted with lasers and plasma turrets. So they'll be able to handle small ships and large ships. Alright, I'm curious on what he's starting with. But right now we're going to try and do some piracy. Alright, so he's looking for a trade deal right now. Ionic, yeah, that's a good point. Have you gotten away with stealing a ship yet?
No, I went to go get food.
Oh,
I got hungry.
Piracy can wait. I was
that and my daughter needed lunch, so.
Let's see, would be a good place. Well, since we have no law here, we might as well come to this sector.
That was another thing I was wondering. If you kill a ship in a white area, or grey area as you call it, do you lose faction
Yes.
stuff?
Yes, you
do.
do.
Okay, so it's not totally lawless.
Well, no, in that sector, I don't think we would lose reputation because there's no faction there to lose it with. But we're going to test it out and find out. I would think you wouldn't lose reputation in an unclaimed territory, but you did destroy a faction ship that belongs to one of your friends, so I could see it going both ways.
And also, what was the red exclamation point next to your settings?
The game's telling me that they think that there's not enough RAM on my system, which is bogus. I've got 66 gigabits of RAM on this thing.
66?
Yep. I don't think... I think I have too much. It's confusing it.
Are you like mega rich?
No. I wish.
No?
We have like 600 something RAM running on our servers. We don't have
I've
issues.
got 32 on my computer.
I always tell everybody you need a minimum of 16. You have anything less than that, then, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've got 32. My computer only 16.
Afford 16.
Well, you can get PNY RAM for a little under $100. 8 gig sticks.
Yeah, if I can't afford a £40 game, what makes you think I'd be able to afford $100 worth?
Well, you just get one a month. That's how I do it.
Wow.
There's always a way. You just gotta budget it to do it that way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Food, then games.
Yeah, food. I always forget about food. You gotta eat, you know. But
yeah, you see, that's how my budgeting system works. Food.
you know that at the X Games used to send a message to you reminding you to don't forget to take a break and eat.
Say that.
And
Hey, don't forget to go take a break.
in X3,
like,
it used to tell you don't forget to go eat and drink.
Yes, because us game is a real special bunch. We forget that stuff all the time.
Yeah, the important things are forgotten.
I never forget about.
You're not a real
Don't
gamer.
forget to poop.
I don't know, I've seen me go down the rabbit hole before in a couple of games, and I lost track for like 3 days.
I've been there. Playing X3 Terran Conflict before Prelude came out. I played it for 4 days straight, and I forgot to eat, I forgot to shower, I forgot to shave. The only time I got up was to go to the bathroom.
Ew.
I had my dad come into me and he was like, "You've been playing this for 3 days, George, you need to get up and get out." And I was like, "You need to what? I've only been here for 2 hours."
I did that one Legendary Edition of Skyrim.
See,
I was
now
like, I
that's
have to
not
play.
game I could...
1,000 hours in that game. Actually, I think I almost have 2,000 hours in that game. And that's only the online.
What, ESO?
Huh? No, not like it. It's just it being connected to the internet is when it registers how much time.
How do I do it? I'm lost on
Okay, favorite faction.
Favorite faction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Wait, are we
I
talking
normally
about the
go-
correct game, or are we getting off topic again?
Sorry.
Because I don't want to talk about Stardew Valley and gardening and how it turns you into a poor bum fisherman.
No, we're talking about Skyrim, you know. The awesome
Bows, arrows, dragons, swords, axes.
Nords.
Nords, that's a good
Hello there.
choice. Well,
Is the
Alright, well, while we're flying over there...
I normally play as a though.
Let's save and then check how much we need to get our next ship. While we're on our way to do some piracy.
Okay, now with piracy, can you steal people's cargo and let them keep their ship?
No.
No? You can't like be, "Hey, give me your cargo or die"?
Yeah, you can do that, but they'll never drop it. Now, we have police licenses in a couple of sectors. We can go scan ships, but they'll turn enemy to us. We can just shoot them.
Okay, could you build a space station that scans the ships as they come through the gate to see if they have bad cargo?
No, they don't have scanners like that.
Okay.
Only ships.
Because that would be cool if you could scan them as they come.
Like, for instance, we'll use this guy as an example. Let's fly over to him.
Who was talking about Chinese food earlier? Because now all I fancy is noodles.
That was me. It's my fault.
I really want noodles.
Right?
Catch up.
I could go for some General Tso chicken.
Actually,
Or some mugu kapan.
Aw man, now I want. Oh, here's Chinese food.
Yep, Kung Pao noodles.
I want the noodles I had in China. Yeah.
We'll turn on our scanner. Get right up on this guy. Or we could board him if we wanted to, too.
Actually, I think it was Magic's fault. I thought he said his wife was watching Chinese cooking on TV.
No.
That was my wife.
That was...
Yeah.
My
mom ate and then went to work.
Alright, come on, get close enough.
What are you doing? Did your computer freeze?
No, I'm having seizures. That's what's happening.
So I know you do goofy stuff like that waiting for your computer to unfreeze.
Still not
No,
close enough
he
to
definitely
scan?
wasn't frozen. I just watched the entire thing.
Man, I gotta get up and get something to eat. I'll be right back, guys. Making me all
Bring us
hungry.
all back some.
We get bored
Uh,
out.
All I got is cold hot dogs, so...
I don't have to.
I'll have a hot dog. I'll have anything as long as I can cook it.
We had hot dogs and onion rings last night.
And what you could have done is put the hot dog through the onion rings. Then cover it in ketchup. And then put it in the actual bun.
Just said ketchup. You. But everything else sounded. No. It's just gross.
Oh, you don't like ketchup?
Why won't it
What
let me
about
scan
barbecue
you?
sauce?
Ew, that's just as bad. You don't have to put any sauce with it.
I used to like
There
it.
we go. Scan.
I have a thing about sweet sauces like that. I don't. But I'm great at cooking.
Oh, he
I
doesn't
love
seem to
cooking.
have any illegal cargo.
That's a shame. We'll kill him anyway.
No. Alright, you can stop running
Hey,
into
so
him
I
now.
just found a place on the map that's red. It's outlined in red. Is that a bad place?
Go to it.
Yes. Here's a bad ship.
Okay, so I was watching someone play this earlier. They went
Yeah,
up
I'd say
against
it's a bad
ship.
place. I just had a bunch of Xenon just come in and they're now following my little scout ship.
Yes, because if you've done a little bit of combat, you're going to have them start coming after you.
Okay, I saw it look like 4 different pyramids.
Those are cocks.
Who is that? Okay.
That's literally their name. K-A-A-H-K.
Oh.
Gosh.
I can't help it. My head went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Figured I'd clarify that right there.
Man, you was 22 once. You should know how our heads work.
I guess I'm just on the server.
I'm guessing to say I'm a creeping B20.
Alright, well, we're on our way to where we're doing piracy. Let's take a look at how much we need for our new ships.
I like all the adverts that you pass underneath. But how people actually see them is beyond me.
What?
The little passing on a highway there.
Oh, I have no idea. Alright, so this is the ship we're going for next. This one's a Vanguard. I think we want to find a Sentinel. Let's see if there... Is that the only shipyard of theirs that we have? I think it is.
Now I have a question. Is this your big battleship or is it your destroyer?
The one that we're looking at is the destroyer. It's basically the battleship of the Argon. Then after that we have the extra large carrier. This is the biggest ship right now.
Now, are you going to build carriers just to transport drones?
I'm going to build carriers to transport fleets of fighters and bombers. They'll dock inside the ship, and then when he goes under attack, he launches like 60 ships. Capacity, we'll have 10 medium ships on here and 40 small ships. And when he gets into a fight, when he gets into a fight, he'll launch all 40 ships, small and all 10 mediums.
Wow.
But we need to have missiles and keep it stocked up on missiles for our ships. So we need to have a stable income to provide that for him to always stay in combat.
Will he be at home?
You broke up. Say that again?
Will he be a long-range ship or will he be a close-to-home ship?
Both. It'll be a long range. It's the bigger ships and the extra large and large ships have the longest range weapons.
No, not like range, as in like, is he gonna stay to your home space station so he can keep refueling, or is he gonna be going far out?
Our first one, we're gonna fly around our damn selves.
Cool.
No, first one we get, we're gonna fly. Like this one here, we're gonna fly around it. We'll have a small ship dock to it. Well, we can have up to 40 small ships docked to it. Dang, I didn't even realize that. That's cool. Okay, anyways, we'll have, we'll fly around in this one and then get in our small ship, get out and do the stuff we need to do around space. But we're going to fly this thing around.
Do you have to fully upgrade it straight away?
No, you can do all this. You can put the least amount of stuff on it to start with. And then it'll be cheaper and then upgrade it as you go.
That's what I was wondering. Could you, like, just get it basic and then slowly upgrade it?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't need to get all that money straight away.
Yeah, we're gonna need about 15 million just to get the bare minimum on it. Like, one thing I noticed, and I haven't figured it out yet, if we look right now, we got little turret spots and then big turret spots. I'm wondering if these actually have a different rating compared to the small ones. So like, if we put plasma turrets here and put a plasma turret here, would this one actually be more damaged than the little one?
I don't know, but with the little ones, I reckon you'd be better off putting torpedoes.
No, the little ones are more for the actual fight. I'm thinking the big one, like the big one on top, I would put the tracking missile on that one. And the one on the bottom, I would put as plasma as the main cannon on the bottom, or put plasma on the top and torpedoes on the bottom. Because they have 360-degree view all the way around, so they'll always be firing at whatever ship it is. The rest are more for defensive purposes, if you think about it. Take on the smaller ships flying around.
Hey, at least now we can try out what we was talking about with the engines. It has 3 engine spots.
True. Let's go to a large. There's a couple others we can test that theory on. We can test it on the freighter we just bought, actually.
Yeah, we didn't think about that, did we?
No. Engines. Nope, you can only choose one type.
Alright.
This one's got 4 engine slots.
What is that?
It's just another freight transporter. Yeah. Whatever engine you pick, it fills all the slots. Are we almost there? Where are we? Why the hell are we all the way up here?
Because you're going all the way around?
We shouldn't be.
Looks like you are.
Engaged.
Somehow we turned the autopilot off. I don't know how though.
Now that sounds like something I would do.
I ended up on the other side of the galaxy. Now we gotta go backwards.
Welcome back, Magic. Did you have to
Thanks.
catch up on mustard?
Nope. Actually, just a plain old cold hot dog, right out of the fridge, no bread. I'm going kind of a little bit anti-bread.
Anti-bread?
There's a lot of carbs in bread.
It's not like carbs are the enemy.
Kind of are a little bit.
I can't eat carbs. But yet, my wife's looking at Asian food.
They're what stop gamers like me from going super skinny and dying.
Carbs is what's made me fat.
I have a high... Everything just...
Well, then you must be young.
Sucks.
We're old
Lucky
farts.
you.
I'm a retired old man.
I already said I'm 22.
Well, yeah, wait till you're 30. Then let me hear you talk about carbs being your friend.
Right?
I hit 30, I eat a sandwich, I gain 10 pounds.
Yeah, I'm pre-diabetic, so I
did
gotta
it
stay away
again.
from sugar mostly.
Don't go through it, don't go through it. Oh.
Or anything that'll turn into sugar in my body, like bread.
Problem is that me and my sister bake a lot, so...
Right?
So when we make homemade bread, he's like, I can't resist the pull.
I've always wanted to try cornbread.
Cornbread's really, really good.
Awesome.
Cornbread
That's really
is
easy to make.
awesome.
I live in the UK okay. We don't eat that kind of stuff.
Do you have corn flour?
It's.
Oh, if you got corn flour, it doesn't matter what color the flour.
No, he needs cornmeal, not corn flour.
Cornmeal. Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Corn
Don't listen to
flour,
Magic.
you'd make
Here's what we're
something
talking
close
about.
to a tortilla.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to make him make Mexican.
And I also want to try meatloaf. That thing sounds amazing.
Meatloaf is amazing.
Pork and beef in the same food. Oh.
Oh, you can make it with just beef.
It's better with pork and beef though. Don't think different.
I mean, I've made it taste good both ways, so.
Well, do you make Salisbury steak?
I make steak. Don't know if it's Salisbury or not.
Salisbury steak is basically just meatloaf patties smothered gravy.
Now, when you say gravy, do you mean gravy or do you mean some kind of American thing?
Broth that has flour in it. Sauce.
Do it the English way. Do it the European way. Gravy. Do not do American gravy.
Yeah, because you guys really confuse me when you say you have biscuits and gravy for breakfast. I'm like, you're dipping biscuits in gravy. That's nasty. And then you find out like later on that biscuit is like some kind of bread thing, and you're like,
yeah,
but it looks like a scone.
Not a cookie.
Yeah. It looks like a scone, but it's made a little different than scones.
We ain't eating sausage then. No, that ain't happening.
Oh, I go for some
we ain't
mash.
Been cookies.
I'm thinking I might have to come visit you, Magix, just so I can taste all the food.
Right?
We probably should send him all the pictures of all the food I've made.
No, see, what we gotta do is...
Hey, if you're sending out cookies, I want...
Hold on. Well, you know what we're gonna do is rent an RV. Or you know what? I might just buy an RV. We'll have to buy one. We'll get an RV. That way you guys can come and visit me. And you have a place to stay. And then we'll just have a mass cookout.
I'll come visit as long as I get to do one of the nights of cooking.
As long as I don't have to cook at all, I don't care.
I may need a little bit of help in the kitchen, but I want to do you guys a traditional British Sunday roast.
Okay, we got
That's
back.
roast
We got ships.
Meat. Oh, you got ships. Let's go.
A high-tech
We'll
transporter.
talk about food afterwards.
I want to get rid of the guided system.
So one of the things I like about British food is fish and chips.
Yes.
I will eat fish and chips all day, every day if I could.
I could make you proper fish and chips.
No, we're gonna be smart. We're gonna
fish.
save.
With malt vinegar and big, thick cut fries. Heck yeah.
Yep. And from freshly cut fish as well.
Nice.
This is like just a little, literally a transport hub to go between systems in this one.
My nan taught me when I was young how to cook, and I've been cooking ever since. I can't make it quite as good as my nan does, but I can get pretty damn close.
Well, of course, you can never make it as good as your grandmother.
Well, that's because they all keep
almost like
dying
they
off with their recipes in their mind.
Well, no, it's because they have like some sort of like grandma's magical powers that just make food just taste.
You're like, you'll read and she'll be like, no, you add water, not oil. And you're like, but it says oil right there. And she'll hit you around the back of the head and say, look, I've been doing it for years. Water.
Alright, let's test Ionic's theory out now.
Hey, it's not my theory. It's what I saw in a YouTube video.
No, it's your theory. You told us, therefore it's your theory.
Okay, fine.
We're just gonna put all our turrets on missile defense, that way they don't shoot him.
Have you guys had toad in a hull?
No. What is that?
Okay, it's like a Yorkshire pudding batter with sausages in it.
Like the
Covering
dog?
gravy.
Like a Yorkshire dog?
No.
Oh no, our drones are launching. I didn't mean for them to do that.
Yorkshire pudding? I hope it's like different kinds of pudding than what I'm thinking of.
You're saying Yorkshire wrong. It's Yorkshire, not Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. Sorry.
Yorkshire. Shire's not pronounced as Shire, sure.
Okay, I want to think it's like a bunch of like the little York puppies. You know, the Hobbit Shire.
I don't have rows of toast.
You can send it directly to the
Yeah, if you PM us, and then we can post it.
Because me and Dad both have permission.
I'll send it to Faith.
Basically, everyone here but him has permission.
So how do you say the Shire from Lord of the Rings? Is it just Shire?
He went through the gate. There he is.
It looks interesting.
What do you the pie?
Surrender.
Is
It
it
is the purest thing in life.
is it kind of like the equivalent of like a pot pie?
But with steak.
Just bigger.
Is it bigger with steak? Well, homemade pot pie is huge. Like the way the pot pies Faye makes, or used to make before we got the little cruette, was huge.
Like you use little lumps of stewing steak.
Ooh.
And you boil it for like, I'd say about 4 or 5 hours on a nice gentle boil. So the gravy really soaks in all the juices.
A simmer?
And you wait, yeah, and then you wait for it to go for a nice thick gravy as well.
He's almost got no
And you make
hole
sure you
left.
don't have too much of the gravy.
I got it down to
And then you put
8%.
it into like a pie pastry.
Keep hitting C for comms.
And then you
Keep
build a
him
pastry
surrender.
roof for the top, and you eat the pastry with the pie.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking
Do I have to keep his shields off?
I'm not talking to you.
I'm
not talking to you.
not sure.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not gonna lie, but most of the British food I have heard of before then has been really weird.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I'm trying to get you a nice picture of steak pie right now.
I'm not talking to you.
There's some British foods I can't say on Twitch because they'll ban me.
Oh, we're in the Pilati Federation here.
Well, technically I could say it because I'm British.
I'm not talking to you.
For a problem with it, they can talk to my queen.
But see, I can say Fanny all day long. I can even walk through kindergarten and say like Fanny, 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 and they'd just be like,
arrested over here for that.
oh, I know.
But I can say things like spider dick.
Yeah, right. Having a spotted dick. What the hell are you eating?
Isn't also the C word over in England not quite as bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's used in like everyday conversation.
Right, they say that on the 9 o'clock news. So.
Oh, so basically it's like... Sorry.
They have said it on the news a couple of times.
So cunt is their word for fanny, and their word for fanny is our word for cunt. We just flipped them.
So I wonder how they feel about fanny packs.
It doesn't mean the same thing over there.
I was really confused when I first heard about one. I was like, what, there's an entire pack in there? Beyond confused.
Even though it was just this dorky like thing or pack or like backpack that goes around your belt.
Oh yeah, when I first saw one I was like, how do they fit it?
Well, I mean, that is like the favorite area for female criminals to shove weapons and stuff like that. So.
It gives you
pot pie, but filled with steak.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh. Like, one of the mainstream sized guys steak pie.
Is that sausages on the top?
Yeah, the first one?
Yeah, that's toad in the hole.
Oh, that's toad in the hole?
Yeah.
Oops, I blew him up.
Is that like a bready thing that surrounds the sausages?
Pretty much. It's, how do I put it? It's like a batter. And no, I'm not talking like a base, actual batter.
I don't think
Like,
it affected us.
A soft batter? That's
I
what
think
you
it
put in,
did.
basically.
Because it almost looks like a baked pancake with sausages in it.
Let's try that again.
It tastes amazing, and it's not sweet like you'd think if you thought it was a pancake. It's something I would happily eat all day long. And then for the steak pie, you can do pie a thing is encased in pastry, or you just give it a pastry roof.
So exactly like pot pie.
See what happens? Faye comes around, and the topic of gameplay totally disappears.
Yep.
Hey, food and
I like
video games go hand in hand.
Like, I love food, man.
I'm actually kind of considering.
Well, hell,
going to
maybe
the
I'll hire
CIA.
you to be our cook.
Hey, if it's for accommodation, I'll cook all fucking day long. Love it.
I mean, we do have a one-room, servants' quarters.
Yeah, but you also have to help me get a visa, which means you'd have to find someone stupid enough to marry me.
No, it's called
No.
a work visa.
Yeah.
I hired
Why
you,
would I
so
go on a
that
work
gets you a work visa.
Yeah, but that's a pain in the ass.
You're talking about a green card.
Am I gonna leave the country?
No, see, how it works is
resident.
you come over here and work for me as a cook, on a work visa. While you're here on the work visa, you find a woman to marry you.
Right?
With your accent, it probably wouldn't be very hard.
Well, they didn't
Or
fix
just
the
apply
crash
for
bug. I just
citizenship.
crashed.
That's like my best chat up line with any American I ever meet. Yes, that's right. I'm British.
As long as you can make bangers and mash, I'm happy.
Bangers and mash? That's easy, man.
It's real
If
shepherd's
someone
pie.
can mess up... Oh, you want a real shepherd's pie with the mince, peas, and the carrots?
Made with real lamb.
Ah.
That's Salisbury steak.
Ew, not Salisbury steak. I don't do fake steak.
I got my paycheck.
Salisbury steak is amazing, and I make it really good.
Anybody can make a fake steak.
Problem.
What?
I'm allergic to mushrooms.
No, you don't have to put mushrooms in. It's just very common too.
Well, then I don't know how you'd cook for me. Everything I eat has mushrooms. You'd have to wear latex gloves, and a hazmat suit to cook for me then.
Bro, 9 times out of 10, I wash my hands and then I put gloves on before I prepare any food. I love hygiene.
So you just said you love mushrooms, right, Wolf?
Not shrooms, mushrooms. Portobello
No.
mushrooms.
in my biology class, when we were doing the fungus week, my teacher explained it as this: mushrooms are basically just fungi penises. You like fungi penises. That's what you like.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, because I don't
I
know,
love
the
nibbling the head right off of that stem.
It's because it's the male opponent to the mushroom fungi, which evolves it to grow.
Yeah.
Which also releases the spores for the female in the compost.
Otherwise, a pile of shit.
They're when they spore, there's no male female parts. It's just they spore out and they basically just make other ones of itself. It's like a new being, but it has the exact same DNA strand as the original.
There we go. We're back. I was going to opt into the beta this morning, and then they released a patch, and I was like, I won't do it since they just gave us the release. Supposedly it fixed this crash issue I just had.
Well, my dad said if I manage to earn £10 over the weekend, he'll give me the other 10 to get the game, so
Nice.
I'm almost there.
I wish when I tabbed out of the game, it still played.
Do you have a PayPal?
I do.
Yeah, I'll give you the 10. There. You just earned your money. I'll give you a job to do later.
That is not ominous at all.
I'm afraid I can't accept payment before finding out what the work is.
Probably editing some of my videos or some crap like that.
I
Or
don't
just
have
adding
video
text to
editing
it.
software, unfortunately, but
You don't need it. It's just, all you're doing is you're going to literally add text into my YouTube videos. And then release them for me. That'll give you $10 for it.
I don't even know how to do that.
It'll take you 5 minutes to do it. I just am so sick of doing it. I've done it every day for the past 6 years. To be able to have one day that I don't have to do it is worth $10 for me. Alright, let's find a ship. What do we got here? Argon Federation, Argon Federation, Argon Federation. They're all Argon Federation. What's that other sector we got right here? Let's take the roadway.
So what's the difference between Salisbury steak and what is it called? Sloppy Joe's.
Big difference. Sloppy Joe's is kind of like loose meat that has barbecue sauce, ketchup.
It's the
mustard
exact opposite of a loose pussy. It's loose meat.
And then Sloppy Joe's is kind of like it's a patty. It's like a meatloaf patty with the breadcrumbs and the Worcestershire sauce and everything inside of it, the seasonings. And then they're cooked and then put in gravy. And they're really good with mashed potatoes.
Man, all this food stuff. You guys make me hungry.
It's not my fault, fate joined.
Earlier with the Chinese, man.
Ooh. An asteroid field.
Sloppy Joe's like really good if you don't want to wait for eating. It's really quick. And you know what we do is mustard, ketchup, and barbecue sauce. But there's so many other recipes like
putting oyster sauce in it.
Oyster sauce was good, but that's how we found out my wife was allergic to shellfish.
Yeah.
Oysters are nasty.
Is this Argon
Oyster
territory?
sauce is really good though.
Look, if I wanted to eat something that looked like boogers, I'd pick my own nose.
Ew.
Ew.
Here we go.
Have you ever seen an oyster?
Yeah, I love oysters.
Oh, there's some.
Oh yeah, this belongs to nobody.
I've seen it. I've never actually eaten. I've only eaten oyster sauce, which is brown.
I think you're heading towards the gate. Ah, we got them coming out.
You're having a lot of stuttering for me right now. Friend?
Oh, that means my internet's gonna probably act up on
Magic.
me. Okay.
On mine?
Yeah.
Do you have your microphone close to your face, or is it far away from your face?
No, the screen is actually stuttering.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta. So when I have the multi-stream up, that's when it gets really bad.
Pirating!
How did I feel about the Genghis?
No, don't go that fast. Don't go that fast.
Well, did you know there's 10% of the people in what is it?
Every 1 out of 200 people is related to Genghis Khan.
Yeah, in their bloodline.
Yep.
And it's one of the most common bloodlines in the world.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly in Asia and the parts that he conquered, but yeah.
Come on, we're gonna catch him.
He had anywhere up from 2,000, but he only really liked 3 of them.
Can you blame him?
No. Well, kind of. Maybe he shouldn't have had so many kids.
Where'd he go?
But it's funny, he didn't even like his firstborn. He liked his, like, youngest.
I reckon if I had kids, I'd be okay with like 2 of them. 3 at a push. Any more than that, I'd be losing my mind.
I agree with even 3.
I done lost my mind a long time ago.
Especially because he decided to have all girls.
Oh.
You had all girls? I feel sorry for you, man. See, I'm lucky. I'm pretty much an only child. Just my mum had a second son with a different guy. But I barely talk to my mother, so it's okay.
Guess we're coming back this way.
What
We're
will
going
happen
to
if I piss off the space station?
You'll probably die.
Probably.
But I have like 8 girl cousins, and they are the biggest pain in my ass ever.
Catch him. Catch him. Catch him.
Which I'm sure most people say about their female relatives.
Go get him. Get him. Get him. Come on.
Actually, I feel like that's what people say about their relatives in general. Unless they're, you know, your grandmother or grandfather, just grandparents. Then you're like, oh, I absolutely adore them.
Oh no, my grandmother's amazing. My granddad, I hope he burns in hell.
Jeez.
Kid, I'm a guy 62 years. He can die.
That kind of is a shitty thing to do.
Right? Although, what would even be the point of cheating at that point?
Yes.
Did you get one, Wolf?
Hey, will you stop firing? We were hit.
I'm not going to stop firing.
Can you send your Marines?
Yeah, I could actually send my but I don't have that many on this ship. I don't think it's worth it. Come on, take yourself down. My lasers are overheating.
Gotta go scout this ship out, see if it's worth making a statement.
Is that other
Yeah, he's defending himself from me killing him.
to go attack it?
No, they're only. I don't think they'll attack it. They'll just go to at this point. I'm attacking you. I'm attacking you. I got your hull down to 4%, buddy. You better talk to me. It's gonna hurt you.
There you go. Now I'm officially stranded at this station. I parked my ship and then well, let's go explore. Oh, it locked me in. I'm stuck in here. Here.
Oh, I got his hull down to 0. It's almost ready to get destroyed. Come on, you are talking to me. You're not going anywhere.
I'm pretty sure you could just run your entire empire without even leaving a space station. There we go. I'm out. I'm free!
Really? Alright, this is with the Antigone Republic. Let's check something real quick. We're +7 with them. As long as we don't lose that, we'll be okay. Why are you running, fool?
I got one! I got one! He bailed!
Literally just by telling him to with the comms?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
I was just spamming C as I shot him down. His health bar is at like 25%.
I'm not talking.
I got this guy down to like less than 1%.
I'm not talking to you.
But did you keep? Did his shields work on?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, his shields were
I'm not
gone.
talking to you.
Like the whole
I'm not
time?
talking to you. I'm not
I
talking-
knocked his shields down and then knocked his
I'm not
HP down.
I'm not talking to you. I'm
Did
not
his shields
talking-
come back as you were spamming C?
No. Haha, it's mine! What the heck just happened?
You won't respond to me anymore.
Squad.
Asteroids! I think he got too far away. My autopilot ran me into an asteroid.
Where is it?
Speed up. We can't let him get away.
There, I have my short paper done. My long.
Yay.
Although I need someone to go back through and read over my short.
Still out of range. I think 40 kilometers is the max range. Yep, there we go.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Alright. This is my miner going back to mining.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
You better talk to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
are.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, I think some of his hull's
I'm
been
not talking
repaired.
to you.
Hey, it's repaired up to 17%. What the hell? Come back here. I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay,
I'm not
stupid
talking-
question sent.
I'm not talking to you.
Is there any way to come up with your own shell for ship? No.
At least one
I think
marine.
I'm not talking to you.
It's all.
You only have to drop one Marine after they bailed out. You just have to be close enough to do it.
It's all modular, so you can come up with your own configuration, just not your own shell.
Come on, speed up.
Which is good as far as performance. Not, you know, trying to figure out what each block is doing, so it renders and runs smoother. But you don't have the awesome customization stuff that you could do. I'm sure there'll be a way where you can go into like Blender and make your own ship, and then import it later on. I'm sure there's mods for that, or will be mods for that. But
Come on, we're gonna
you'll see a lot of starship
Talking to you.
flying around or shuttlecraft, that kind of thing.
I'm not talking.
I'd be okay with
I'm not
that.
talking.
I would
The
be
Enterprises look cool.
I'm not talking to you.
cool. Small ship, the runabout.
Enterprise.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I'm my favorite's the D. C was alright, but D is better.
Yeah, D was pretty great.
Crap, where'd he go?
I
But
wasn't
as-
too impressed with E.
But I kind of like the original one.
I feel like I found my home. Nerd heaven. I love it. There's not many people that I can sit and talk Star Trek about.
Very big mistake.
God forbid if I mention Stargate in front of any of my friends that like
Oh, I love
Oh,
Stargate.
Stargate is awesome.
SD1 Alana is what you use.
Yes. Universe was kind of dark. I wasn't a big fan of Universe, but
The first two, absolutely.
SG1 is kind of meshed well together.
See, one thing I didn't like about SD1 was when it went they had to get back to one year.
Oh, the prior?
They're trying to
Yeah,
Stargate
here we go again.
space. There's a lot like that we're going through in
I'm
this
not
game.
talking to you.
But I didn't like them.
The big donuts?
Ryan? Yeah.
What do you want?
Now I gotta try and remember
Over
their name.
my dead body. What do you want? Over my dead body. What do you want? Over my dead body. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Taking serious damage. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking. 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 Over my dead body.
Oh, you're about to explode, dude. Give up.
I should make like 100 small fighters that just follow me everywhere. It's a one big.
Oh, give up!
I'm not talking.
Well, here's click.
Screw it. I just blew him up. Did that affect our reputation any? Yeah, it did. Ouch. You lose +5 every time you kill somebody. Alright, let's try a different one. It doesn't seem like it works quickly, for sure. So pirating like this is kind of slowish.
The Ori.
Ori, yep.
Yeah, with hot tits.
The leader of the Ori was the Supreme Commander from V, the remake of V.
Yep. And she was also the whore from Firefly.
Yep.
I enjoyed watching Firefly because the mechanic in Firefly is the medic in Stargate Atlantis.
Yep.
And she was.
Yeah, there was a whole naked scene of her having sex in the engine room on Firefly.
Yeah, that was fun.
I like how she plays innocent and dumb, but she's like the smart bread and butter of the crew.
Favorite enemy from Stargate?
Be from Stargate?
Mm-hmm. It can be SG-1, Atlantis, or even Universe.
Well, now you're really going to make me think. The Goa'ulds were just too basic.
Yeah, but they kind of started it off with like a basic enemy and then expanded it from there.
Right.
There's always the replicators.
Replicated, I don't know.
It seems overdone.
Yeah, it really was to the series. There's an enemy that made a single appearance in Atlantis. And they were pretty much like, I want to call them Necrons, because they were kind of half machine, half dead flesh kind of thing. And they encountered them in one of the alternate universes. But they had found... No, this, they wiped out the,
You're making a big mistake.
Now, why can't I remember the Michael's race's name? Wraith. They wiped out the Wraith. In their dimension. This is when they found the.
They were replicators.
No, they weren't replicators.
The ancients built their own replicators.
Yes. We gotta raise this. This was different. This was beyond it. It's the episode where they find the ancient ship that keeps jumping between realities.
Oh, I remember that one.
What do you want?
And in one of the realities, they came across this, and they had this. Their technology was like green. It had a their symbol was green, like a bright green, and nothing they could do would knock these things down. And these things were far beyond even the ancients' technology.
I blew it up again.
I think that had to be my favorite because it was literally an unstoppable enemy.
All right, this time we're gonna try something different.
The only reality
We're gonna try using an actual marine and board them.
It was the one where they go to the where Shepard becomes a police cop in Vegas.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
The Johnny Cash episode where we played a bunch of Johnny Cash music.
Yeah, it's the NCIS. It's not NCIS. The criminal investigators. No.
CIA?
No, not CIA. That's CSI. There we go. It's a CSI episode.
Okay. Who was your favorite gold?
The Celtic God of War.
I smell burning smoke.
I think it would have to be Bale.
I think my wife wants me.
Really? No.
Because he was the only one that's like, we don't all have to talk like this. We can talk normal.
Was
Hathor?
Yeah. The cow. Hathor the cow.
Well, she was pretty slutty, but that's no need to call her a cow.
No. In Egyptian, like Hathor was actually a cow in Egyptian mythology. That's why there's like cow heads on specific things. That's where women would birth their children, and also sacrifice.
Was being sarcastic.
I know. I like explain. I like feeling like.
Okay, who's your favorite person from the Atlantis team?
From Atlantis, McKay.
Rodney, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
Alright, I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. Life needs me.
Okay. Yeah, he's a pretty cool actor too. Like he actually wanted to continue on the series.
Quite a few.
Oh yeah. One of the actors actually even tried buying the rights to it.
I hate the way they ended it as well.
I'm trying to remember.
In San Francisco, seriously?
Right.
See, I would have thought they would at least try to land it at the platform in Antarctica. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, except that was water, and that's all been frozen over.
I'm pretty sure the heat of that landing would probably melt the ice caps.
Oh, probably.
Describe who you're trying to remember.
He's the guy who plays as Aquaman in the new Justice League.
Ronan.
Oh, Jason Momoa.
Yeah. That's just because I like him as an actor as well, though. He's really cool.
See, he was great in the Satita episode where it was... And it's him, Shepard, and... what's her name?
Taylor?
That would beat the crap out of me. Yeah, Taylor.
Look at all this popcorn.
Shepard was also pretty cool, too.
As you can see, we've already eaten a lot of it.
Jesus
hey,
Christ.
give me the popcorn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Really, you stupid... Goddamn stupid ship! You didn't freaking... You get repaired. You're coming back with no health again.
Because do you remember the episode where he was sent back to Satida to be hunted? And they was all like, "Oh yeah, Taylor killed 26, I killed 25, killed 28, and Ronan got the rest."
Hey.
Wait 2 seconds for me to fill up my bowl. No, popcorn, why? They betrayed me. Okay, here's your bag back.
Oh, now that's a good question. Who do you think would win between the Ori and the Ancients?
The Ori. The Ancients abstained.
Good point. Okay, what was the poster in Shepard's bedroom?
Wasn't it the one from X-Files?
Yeah.
Or no! No, it was, a music artist.
You want a drink?
It was the King.
Yeah. Can I have your nose?
Wasn't Elvis Presley?
No.
Yes, it was.
Maybe your ears?
I have to relook at it because I thought it was Meatloaf at first.
Oh, I'll get a hug. Okay.
No, I'm on
That'll be right
Stargate
there.
random questions.
Oh.
Who do you think would buy it?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
O'Neill
Oh, no problem.
or Shepard?
Oh, you gotta be.
O'Neill or Shepard? Shepard. O'Neill's an old guy.
Okay, Shepard in his prime.
Well, then.
Both of them in their prime.
O'Neill? You gotta remember, now, you take O'Neill back from the original movie, you know, he was a graded.
He was a badass.
Mm-hmm. Now, Richard Dean Anderson, when he took the role, he was like, I'm only going to take this role if I can interject some kind of comedy to it. Because this role is way too serious. And they agreed. They're like, okay.
Nah, I feel like if the two were to fight, neither one of them would win because O'Neill would say something and they would both just stop and start laughing.
No, like a paper string and an envelope and, you know, murder everybody.
The Asgard or the Wraith?
Asgard or the Wraith? Okay, which era of the Asgard? Because honestly, the Wraith would win hands down with the Asgard at their current state before their civilization collapsed, and they all died.
No, because they solved the breeding program.
Right.
No, their society ended.
Wait a minute, do we not have any Marines on this
I
ship?
could have swore they solved the breeding program when they found the original clones in Atlantis.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, we got
They found
Marines.
another division of the Asgard, but unfortunately it wasn't solved.
How come I don't have the option to send Marines over? Oh, it only works on big ships, that's right.
Get close enough and then hit claim. You gotta get like right next to it.
Oh, it's a small ship. It's a little minor, that's why.
What was the name of the X-303, their first one?
The X-303?
It was that big mothership.
Pegasus.
Yeah. No.
They renamed it, remember?
I'm not talking
It wasn't
to
the
you.
Pegasus. That was,
I'm not talking to you.
I don't think it was the Prometheus. The Prometheus might have been the first one, I think.
They renamed it after a very specific general.
The O'Neill?
No.
The Hammond?
To the Hammond, because he died in real life, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And they renamed it. So his legacy would go on.
Hammond, they did it in Atlantis. But during the run of SG-1, they said he had died of a heart attack, but the actual actor didn't pass away until a few years later of a heart attack.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking cruel. But yeah, they renamed it to the Hammond. Because remember the big ceremony and everything?
Mm-hmm. Through quite a few X-303s.
Do you remember back when they went in 1969?
Mm-hmm.
Now that was a good episode.
No, I had just recently rewatched all of the original.
I have SG-1 on videotape box set and also DVD box set.
Nice.
Docking computer Mark 1 and Mark 2.
Mark 2 means you can literally just fly into the thing. You don't have to try and line it up with anything.
It makes it a lot nicer.
Alright, I don't think this is going to work with the small ships. Let's start over and find us a big ship.
That's a good question.
Hmm?
Who did Dr. Rodney McKay underwear as he was dying?
The one blonde chick, I can't remember her name all of a sudden.
Samantha Carter.
Yeah, Samantha.
They have so many weird questions on this website.
Anything about the X Games?
Sorry, I'll stop going off subject.
I measured the skies, now the shadows I measure. Skybound was the mind, earthbound the body rests.
Okay, X game questions. So, you know you can mine materials.
Uh-huh.
Can you mine bits off the ships that you destroyed? Or once you've destroyed it, is that it? It's
not yet.
Dead?
Once it's destroyed, it's just destroyed. Eventually, I'm sure they'll add those options because it was a part of all the other X games where you could salvage destroyed ships.
Could you buy a ship and have it like brought to you with the crew and then kick out the pilot?
Yep.
To make, you know, so you can fly it?
Yep. You don't even have to get rid of the pilot. You just click on the seat, he gets out, and you can take it over.
Could I set you to a space race? Like you and Magic?
Wolf would win. He has a lot more experience with these games.
We want a capital vessel.
Is that a game that I could actually play in space and not want to throw up?
Quite possibly.
Motion sickness?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Super bad.
I found if you switch the head bobbing off, sometimes that helps.
It's the rotation and yawing.
Yeah. So I can't even play flight sims.
So I won't even bother starting it.
Like, I tried playing Empyreon. I was good with the planet survival, but as soon as I created a starship to go into space, I threw up and just didn't, or wanted to throw up.
See, what I'd done with Empyreon, because I played with a couple of friends at the time, was my job was literally to build the ships under circumstances. I built some fighters, I built motherships, I built destroyers, design them and build them.
You should go to our collection page and take a look at the ships that we built.
Oh, I'd love to do it sometime.
I've built one ship. It actually looked pretty good, but I don't know how well it would do.
See, that was the thing. I used to spend 3 days building a ship.
Oh, we'd spend
I mean,
months.
like 3 single days. And I would sit there and I'd have to have some.
You know, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit giggly. You like you spent 3 days on a ship. That's like normal compared to what guys built. You should really go check out the collection of ships right now, and look at the Valhalla, look at the Valkyrie, look at the frigate, look at the freighter MK4. Take a look at those ships, and then if you built anything like any of those ships, then come talk to me. Because I would love to see them. And I mean on scale.
The only reason why it takes you so long, Notable, is because you like building really, 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 really big ships.
There weren't just...
Hey, there's nothing wrong with building big ships.
Right?
No, but it's very time consuming.
I won't deny that it's time consuming. There's gotta be another
The only
gate
ship
or
I
something
built was a
out
little.
there.
Like your Wolf APC.
There's a station over there.
I love your dry docking too,
And definitely look at the Olympus shipyard.
though. Yeah, that's your dry dock, isn't it?
Yep.
Port Argo Navis.
Why is this raider mad at me?
Did you kill his buddy?
I've never seen him before. But he's from the Talati company and he's mad at me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I never accidentally shot you. Why are you pissed?
I'm not talking to you.
Don't you attack me, I'll let you live. Let's see, did we find anything? Just whatever that station is. Well, we'll have our ship explore this sector next.
I will destroy you.
Oh, now you want to come over and destroy me? I don't want to lose relations, so let's double check. The Talati is only +3. Great. So if we blow him up, he's gonna rat us out.
Oops, not what I wanted.
Question, how do I get up what my friends have done?
I will destroy you. I'm not talking to you. Go away. Such a relation cannot go unfinished.
Come on, let me get close enough to you.
I will destroy you.
Ouch! Oh! No! Okay, it was just a drone that just blew up.
I like your hammerhead. That's probably one of your smallest ships in your life.
Such a relation cannot go unfinished. You will be eliminated.
make me kill you. That's not nice.
When are you going to work on getting the Marines out there?
We're in one.
Anonymous Armadillo. Okay. Now it's time to start working on my paper that's about sycamore trees.
Ah, we just tell you.
Huh?
I said, don't you have to be your long paper?
Yeah, this is my long paper. I have to do a 3-page paper on sycamore trees.
Let's see if that hurt us. Oh, it did actually hurt us to kill him.
That sounds, that's the word I'm looking for.
-5 with a scale plate pack. We gotta get that back up.
I just did a 1.5-page paper on a documentary about Genghis Khan.
See, Genghis Khan is fun. But trees?
Sycamore trees are pretty cool. They have really cool mosaic patterns, and then they have leaves the size of your face.
Right, now, I'm going.
They can grow to be like, what was it? Try to find this. Earth.
Wait, just to keep Wolf happy, can they grow in X4?
I don't know. I've never played X4. Let's see. Yeah, they can grow to be up to 90 feet tall, and then sometimes they can be 100 feet wide. There's one in China that's over 100 feet wide.
Charlie!
Oh no, sorry, India, not China.
Make sure you get your facts right. You
Wait.
get points for that.
Oh, sorry. 168 feet tall with a 10 or with a trunk 10.5 feet wide.
Go, Charlie.
And they have huge.
You open the door for me?
Ridiculous. And they're also really pretty.
Your school done the same thing as mine did.
What?
They actually give you extra points if you remember to put in apostrophes and full stops. Oh no, I'm not kidding. You remember your grammar and you got extra points, it was great.
With mine, if I don't remember my grammar, I get points taken away. But that's because this is a college level paper. Grammar's not hard.
I sucked at grammar.
I got a one.
Alright, so our traders were actually trading illegal goods because I didn't tell them not to. Selling energy cells. This big ass trader's only selling that little bit of energy cells? Jeez. How much flow do we have right now? We need to get bigger. We need to get some more ships out there selling. Oh, that's our inventory. I was about to freak out and say, I only got 1,000 credits left? No, we got 6 million. Okay. See if there's anything in this asteroid. Any crystals? Yes, there is. I've already seen another flash, too. We might be in luck. This might be the system to collect crystals in. Don't, not that close. I see. Oh wow, there's flashes everywhere. Well, shoot, in that case.
Hello there.
Make some mad money here. Why is that in internal storage? I don't want it in internal storage. I need it out here. How do we pull it out of internal storage? Uh-oh. Will that work? No. What did I do? Where's my ship? Falcon. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Stop! What's going on? Ay, ay, ay. What just happened? Did my game just lock up? Falcon Vanguard. Oh, we can set formation now. You gonna do something now? Follow.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Not just get out. What's going on? Ooh, the Sentinel needs to be repaired. What is going on here? The trader hasn't made us jack shit yet. Okay, so that's how you do it. Ah. So now I can travel to the ship. Let me over, let me over, let me over. We should send the ship off to go get repaired. Or not get repaired, get... Yeah, Magic's music's always pretty loud. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Why are we getting these lockups? Hey, we better save. I have a feeling something bad's about to happen. I was saying our transport ship has not made us any money yet. Not of any substantial. If we keep getting this freeze up, I think I'm gonna restart the game. There it goes again. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. Hopefully that fixes it. You still there, Magic? The heck? Can you guys hear me? I think Discord itself just took a shit. Hello? Yeah, I can't hear anybody. I can't even, it's not even showing myself talking. Huh. I think Discord's going in and out. Okay, so it is Discord. I got the volume off, like on the PC itself. Alright, hold on. I can't hear you, Magic, but I can. I wonder why Discord went down. I thought they were supposed to be reliable. Has anyone actually shut Discord down completely and restarted it? Alright, well, when we get back in, we're going to send our ship off, our fighter, to go get re-geared. We're going to get some better gear on it. We're probably going to mount lasers to it so we can harvest crystals a lot faster. Huh. Well, maybe I just need to reset mine. Quit Discord. Restart Discord. Come on. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is take... Mine's loading still. Connecting, trying to connect. Alright, can we open this? Why is it locking up when I do that? Weird. It's not showing any of our ships here. Are we bugging out? Alright, there. Falcon. Quickest shipyard would probably be the parented one here. We have more access to stuff, so we'll have them go all the way here. You take off and go dock. Bye, ship! No, wait, stop! Stop, stop, stop. No, I don't want you following. Remove all orders. Thank you. I ate you, Mama. I was about to jump out in my spacesuit. My ship would have flew off without me. My first time exiting this ship. So where do we come out? The butt end? Oh! Hello, engines. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Remove all orders. What the hell? He just left me behind. Oh, where are you going? Thank God we got teleportation. And we bugged out and broke the game. Holy crap. Mine didn't load. I'll restart it. Hey, we found out how to break the game. Let your ship take off without you, using its gravity well to pull you along, get into a highway, and ride the waves. That was crazy. Oh. Doesn't look like my Discord's coming back yet. Let's get the game back up. I got stuff I gotta do. I don't need these hassles and issues. Yeah, we might just buy a bunch of miners real quick. Yeah, my Discord's just going, connecting. Strafe using WASD to evade incoming magic fire. See, this is how much I love my wife. I'm in here live streaming for you guys, playing a video game. She makes me coffee and keeps me supplied with coffee throughout the day. Yet she's the one outside cleaning out the gutters right now. And not complaining. Alright. This time, I'm not getting kicked out of the ship. Remove assignment. Okay. Where's the Falcon? Remove orders. I want you to come and dock here.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Take off. Proceed with current orders. The Cerberus should stay here. Let's make sure he doesn't have any orders. Hold position. Good. To make sure he doesn't fly off without me again. We'll save first. Now, let's see if he'll actually just stay here. Oh, hey, it puts our logos inside the ships too? Cool. If you guys don't know what my logo is, here's what it actually looks like up close. It means I make sure. There's a lot of history behind that. Okay, let's use a spacesuit. I had a feeling that was going to hurt. Stop bouncing, stop bouncing. Just want to come over here. Like this. So I can take a look at the ship. You know, while we shoot it with our little laser. That's one of our turrets right there. Far away now, it's not actually repairing. There it goes. Oh good, I think Discord finally came back up.
Everyone's so quiet now.
Hmm?
Everyone's so quiet now.
We're waiting for you to leave.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
I still have Stardew Valley nightmares. So yes, it is funny.
Well, if I had kept on doing what I was doing, we would have made like 4 times the amount I spent. That is they didn't make.
We got the spending money down.
like, if you think I was bad, my friend Donald, oh my goodness. He makes ridiculous farms. We don't have money at all for the first year. And then, boom, we're like trillionaires.
Alright, I'm back. I had to go make myself some food as well, so I made a honey roast ham stick.
I'm repairing the ship real quick, because I don't feel like paying for it.
I'm hopping ships. I'm going to use my miner to mine for crystals.
Once you do the first set of missions with the that I told you about, you find the radio signal and meet the boron guy and he gives you your space station. Once you're done with that, you get to start doing research. You learn teleportation. You can actually teleport anywhere once you open all 4 of them. It takes 40 minutes to learn them all, but once you learn them all, you can literally just teleport to any one of your ships or any space station just by clicking on it, jumping.
Hey Wolf, do you want to hear something amazing?
What?
Well, I told my dad that you said that you would donate.
Uh-huh.
And he said he'll give me the entire 20 on Monday. So
Sweet.
you don't got to.
Nice. See, I mean, I helped you. I guilt-tripped him into it.
It worked.
Thanks, Dad!
That's what I said. So I can be on it latest Monday night?
Sweet.
Or early Tuesday morning?
So you can watch and learn all of my mistakes and Magic's blunders and learn what not to do. And know what to do, so when you play your game, you'll actually enjoy it.
This is me. I'm gonna learn how to blow shit up.
You're gonna get blown up a lot then.
Yep.
It's gonna take him 6 months before he can finally buy a new ship because he's too busy getting himself blown to hell.
What is that magic? That looks like a nice ship.
What ship did you
This
just
is
get?
my miner, my Vanguard miner.
Oh, okay. Vanguard is just the chassis hull. What's the actual type of ship it is? The first name.
I gotta wait until my game finishes.
So that's the first time Discord has ever done that to me before.
Okay, so that's not typical because, you know, I'm a TeamSpeak guy. I trust TeamSpeak because it's, you know, secure. Nobody can listen to what we say. You know, I could say things against, like, the president. I wouldn't have to worry about it. Here, I'm probably going to have somebody knock on my door just for saying that.
Probably not really the president, but if you say something bad about the Chinese government.
I love Trump.
Alright, people are gonna hate me for this, because people hate me if I say anything. I'm not American, but I think Trump is a great thing for you guys.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
For our country,
Yeah.
he's exactly what we needed.
He's already rich, so he doesn't have to worry about making friends in the Senate to get what he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He can't be bought.
So he basically he's there to do what he said
That's
he
why.
was gonna do.
That's why the Senate tried to impeach him right from the beginning, because they couldn't control him.
And I think that's one of the best things you guys needed.
Unlike the Queen, which is bought by your guys' council, which controls everything.
Well, actually, the Queen still runs our army.
That's about it.
If you really wanted, she could have everything else.
She should.
She
From
doesn't want it.
what I've gathered is that even though the Queen doesn't have any actual power, her word is highly respected. So she says something most of the time that happens.
Well, she's still in charge of the army, because it's Her Majesty's army.
Hmm.
It's her army. So, she technically outranks our generals.
Of course she does. She's the Queen.
And then, if I remember correctly, she still has a lot of power in Canada. She's
What?
also considered Queen of Canada.
She has power in Australia as well.
And then Australia.
Yeah, say that to a Canadian.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Queen of Canada. It's the Queen of England.
I've got our ship docked.
I'm probably doing something extremely stupid. I'm going around trying to in neutral territory.
We want
So basically, you're a pirate.
Yeah.
to go with beam emitters. We tried using plasma cannons, but we kept blowing up the asteroids, so that's a bad idea to use plasma cannons on any ship to harvest crystals.
Okay, as I was saying before, Discord totally messed up. Could you get a marine boat, trying to take over the other ships?
Well, basically, that's what we have.
And have
the one we're
them
flying
send
now.
all the marines in?
Yeah, you can turn any ship into a marine boat. Like the one we got that's the one we got. We have 5 marines on them, so we can have 5 marines go after a ship.
Yeah, I think you're gonna want more than 5 though for the big ships.
All you need is 1.
Yeah, really.
You hit the ship until they ban you, send a marine in to claim it for you.
Yeah, but I'm meaning if you don't want to wait from the bell, can you just send in all your marines?
Uh-huh.
We all know what the first thing I'm gonna work towards getting, don't we?
I think I'm gonna change these out for combat engines. Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Ow.
Confirm. Order.
Where did you just go? Oh, you're typing a paper.
Oh. Okay. Hold up.
Ooh.
Hey, writing a
We'll
paper
look
is a
at
lot of
your
stress.
paper afterwards.
Okay.
But I don't want the responsibility of proofreading it. That can go to someone else. I do want to find out more about these trees.
I'll make my dad proofread it, or one of my friends, probably.
Almost done. I like this Falcon Vanguard.
What is my teacher's name? I know his last name. What's his first name?
Sir? Mrs.?
No.
It?
His first name's David.
Oh, there you go. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
See, I usually just get told just to go fight.
I almost typed in history. This is for bio.
Alright, now we created a fleet again. We'll just have you come over here and dock.
File G 107. There we go.
Okay, question time.
Hmm?
You know you can have your space stations in ships for you as well, like other ones, or are there just certain spots on the map where you have to go to repair?
I think they can repair your stuff for you.
We do have a captain on this ship, don't we?
You're about to find out.
Recall subordinates. Oh, it's waiting for our one ship. You know what? Let's change orders. I'm gonna make my captain fly this ship over there and examine that space station while I walk around. Hey, I wanted to sit there.
Activating travel drive.
Wait, what? I didn't tell you to do that. How rude. Rentola, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, the Wolves Adult Swim hour doesn't start for another
Oh, no,
2 hours, hour and a half.
What time do you have to pick up Mom, Dad?
6:30.
Okay.
What do we got over here? What is this? A space fuel factory. Illegal goods being sold here.
They really shouldn't put that on their sign. Illegal goods sold here.
I did that. I totally said that. That wasn't them. It's okay. But they should. They should definitely put that on their sign. Illegal goods sold here. Brought to you by Space Fuel Distilleries. Have a drink. Get drunk. Fly your ship into the sun.
And sell your crystals here. Because crystals are illegal.
Technically, that's where I'm going to sell them.
The crystals themselves aren't illegal. The unstable crystals are.
You know what? I wonder if they're legal to sell here. Since it's not owned by anybody, it shouldn't be illegal. Ah, we got a xenon.
You know, if the unstable crystals were actually worth more, I might actually consider holding on to them.
True enough.
What do the unstable crystals even do?
Explode.
Blow up your ship.
It sounds like everyone should have unstable crystals.
Yeah, I was walking around on my ship with them, and then I got in the driver's seat and started flying, and I blew up.
Oh, that's great.
Spontaneously, you know, game over. All you see is explosions. You watch your ship explode, and the camera rotates. Yeah, it was awesome. That xenon's covered right for me. Well, Captain, I don't trust you in combat. Get out of my seat.
Hello there.
Don't even. Hello, me. Oh, it's an M, too.
American sycamore tree.
How long did we stream? Probably for another 3 hours or 2 hours. I'm not sure.
A long time.
You're gonna go play Overwatch. Sounds like fun. It's not X4, so it's gotta be boring.
The only game that's
can go for another 5 hours.
I wouldn't be able to stay for another 5 hours.
No, I would kick you off the computer far before.
You're kicking me off the computer.
Yeah.
You're not. Oh, that looks fun.
Chance. He's gone.
That's a crap ton of friend or foe mines that I'm currently flying through. They all say that I am friend.
I've got to find academic journals about sycamore trees.
Where was it? Crap ton of destroyed ships over here.
I can't find anything on YouTube about building a ship. Discord dying? 'Cause I can hear you.
Nope. I can hear you.
I
Oh.
said wolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I see I'm still playing game.
Look up the sign of the Sigmar. Maybe it will give me more. No. No, it's not. Dang it.
Oh, I'm filled to capacity with ore. Alright, where's the refinery at? Silicon refinery. Ore refinery.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Get down. Now.
Okay.
Get
Well,
down.
that explains my question then.
Thank
Your
you.
Discord had died because I saw you still playing the game but not talking.
My wife came over. Oh, this sector's huge. I'm just not gonna have it all explored.
Oh, look at that. But it just keeps on giving me the abstract. Why?
So I was wondering, Wolf, do you think you can do 5 more hours?
Probably.
Beautiful.
I probably will.
Thank you. No, that means you're going on till 1 AM and then I can go to bed straight up.
It'll be 8 o'clock for me, and I'll have dinner and go to bed.
Yeah.
Did our ship ever get here yet?
You're not playing over the weekend, or are you playing over the weekend?
Saturday, I might not. It just depends. But normally, no. Saturday, we're off. Sunday just depends on what we want to do. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
So I won't be watching any like tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got.
Tomorrow.
I can almost guarantee you I'll probably be on Saturday. Baby, get out of there!
I do gotta work on my 3D printer.
What's wrong with your 3D printer?
So in that case, Saturday I'll live stream and we'll be playing X4 while we listen to Magic berate his 3D printer.
Here. No, it just needs to be calibrated now. It's printing. It just needs to be calibrated for detail.
Okay.
And for. Okay.
You are using the right filament.
I hope so, because let me see if I got a roll here. So this kind of filament doesn't work with printers that use this kind of filament. So as much as I could put this whole spool in the vat, if I put this in the vat, it would stick.
Yeah, I've got like 3 boxes of ABS next to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it just refuses to work on my printer.
Oh, that spool was ABS. I have a Robo 3D that has a heated print bed. It can do ABS, but honestly, PLA.
And it's cheaper.
And it's cheaper, yeah. Well, as you can see, that whole spool of ABS black I haven't even touched. It hasn't even opened it yet.
Although
I've had that now for 5 years.
Now it's probably going to be super brittle and unusable.
Not ABS.
No, if he's got it covered up, he'll be fine.
Because I know the PLA.
PLA sucks moisture, and it just... PLA can be horrible. PLA.
Yeah, it's like you leave me for more than a day, I'm gonna kill you.
So here's the question: what turrets are those? We
Bye,
can't do it
Faye.
from out here. Like, is this a rear, and these two the front? Are these the front ones? These the rear ones? Our ship's docking.
Are we adding stations?
Actually, you know what?
Hello there.
We're gonna take over this ship. Let's find out some sparklies. And we'll have you defend. Oh, that's backwards. You're to follow.
Won't be building any more nuclear space stations tonight.
Am I gonna be building onto the space station? Nah. I don't have anything we need to put on it.
A solar array?
What for? We don't need to have that on there.
So you can start making passive solar.
We'd have to have another freighter and tell that freighter. There we go. To go buy the resources and have another one that sells for us. So we'd have to have a minimum of 2 more ships to make it worth us even putting money into having a solar array. And I want to get all the blueprints first before I start nitpicking what station pieces we're using. There's Blinkety Blinks. I think I saw 2 of them down here. So much easier with the laser beams. I think I found a new sector to hunt crystals in.
Be destroyed.
Who's gonna destroy me? A pirate marauder. I want you to fly over there. Yeah, you can do that one too. I'm gonna take this guy out by myself. Alright, Mr. Pirate. Give me your ship. Wait, Discord's broken again?
You do not stand a chance.
That's just a discoverer, though.
That is not wise.
Thank you, honey.